Yo, what is going on, everybody? How have you guys been for the past week? We are finally back. I told you guys I was going to have a little bit of a busier flying week IRL, so we weren't live, but we are live again today, trying out something I've wanted to mess with for a little bit, and that is the updated 747. So this is the super tanker, but there's a bunch of liveries you can get either on FLIGHTSIMEXPO or the marketplace to make it look like a passenger one, and they're honestly not that bad. So we're going to try to take this thing on one of the older flights. I don't know if they still do this, but usually for holiday season, they do Frankfurt to Palma de Mallorca in wide body jets, and the 74 is one of those jets they use on that route. So we're going to be recreating that flight about an hour and 50 minutes. Again, Frankfurt to Palma de Mallorca, flying this updated 74 super tanker, and we're going to see how it works. I tried out a quick flight with it earlier, and it works. It's just I couldn't get the sound pack to work on this airplane. I got the sound pack to work on the -8, but the super tanker doesn't have it working, so we're gonna have to listen to really bad sounds, but you know, it's gonna work. Why not? What's up, Bags? Appreciate you stopping in, man. How you doing this evening? Aiden's in the house. What's up, Aiden? Appreciate you hanging out with us. How you been this fantastic evening? Mr. Chronic's in the house. How you doing, man? Mr. TTV, how you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Nerds in the house. How you doing, my dude? Appreciate you stopping in. Davies is in the house. Mr. Mark is also flying along with us, but he's reflying out of Orly or something. Appreciate you for that, Mark. Also, give me a second. We're gonna get our tunes turned on here. There we go. Got my tunes turned on. Sweet, we're good. Will Michael A. Smith donate some gift cards? Who knows? We never know. What's up, Maestro? Appreciate you stopping in. I think he's fun with us as well, so appreciate you hanging out with us. Justice, Mr. I don't know why. I wish you could change it because I'm using your actual name instead of just JD. Anyways, what's up, JD? How you doing, man? SNA's in the house. Mr. Fires is in the house. How you doing? It's the default sounds. Like I said, I got the sound pack working on the -8 for the intercon and the freighter version of that, but I couldn't get it to work on this airplane. I think because the I guess the file structure is different, obviously, because this is a different airplane. So I couldn't get them to work on this specific jet, but it still flies. So I was like, all right, that works. Fly, what's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in. No, this is the super tanker, my guy. Super tanker with the livery that you can get on FlightSim.to, man. What's up, Bizarre? Appreciate you stopping in. Mr. Cobra's in the house. Dom's in the house. How you doing, Dom? Captain Cargo's in the house. How you been, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Hawks is in the house as well. How you doing this evening? Mr. Chiron, how you doing, my dude? Appreciate you stopping in. We do finally have a stream. Like I said, I was either flying or at home tired, so I just didn't stream at all this week. But after this week, I'm finally on Christmas break for 2 weeks, so we'll have time to do more streaming side of things. Airplane, what's up, man? How you doing, my dude? Appreciate you stopping in. Tabor says, help, why does my files keep downloading in the bottom right when I try to load the sim? What do you mean your files keep downloading in the bottom right when you try to load the sim? What does that mean, my guy? But appreciate you stopping in. Dillock, what's up, man? How you doing this evening? Appreciate you hanging out with us. I'm just egging everybody on. How you doing? Mr. Air 3748, how you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Element says, hello, my gorgeous king, all hell house. All right, buddy, how you doing? You're something, bro. Aviation, bro, what's up, dude? He says, yo, sadly, I won't be, I don't believe I can make it to this year's expo. Currently working on a shorter video that I can hopefully finish before I fly out to New York City Wednesday night from LAX. Hey, well, there you do. That's gonna be awesome. It's all good though, man. I was probably not making it to expo this year, but my dad has a bunch of hotel points, and then obviously with my media partner stuff, I was able to make it out there. Also, I thought it was like a few days before I actually fly for my international trip, but it's like a month before that, so I'll be able to make it. That's all good, man. We'll try to hopefully get you some videos and stuff. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Does this 74 fly better than the 800? In my opinion, they fly the exact same. It's just this one is a super tanker and the other one's just the freighter or intercontinental, just the passenger version. So they both fly the exact same. It's just whichever one you want to fly. What's up, Shane? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Barbie says you got yours to work on the super tanker, because I got the sounds to work on the freighter and the normal passenger -8 variant, but I didn't get it working on this airplane. How did you get it working on this one? What's up, J-Man? Appreciate you stopping in. Justin, how you been, man? Long time no see. Mr. Nave's in the house. How you been as well, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing? How you doing? And Boeing Aviation says, hello, doing here to LAX and the Bravo 78. Nice. It's not a bad flight. We got to get back in that plane. Joined the Conga line today in the 789. Appreciate you, Isaiah. Thank you, man. This is for just 2024 fly. Just 2024. Oh, yeah, I did miss your 16 months, didn't I? JD was 16 months, very Sigma. Hey, go and spam those my guys for him. Appreciate you for that. I read it in my head like 6 times and then I just didn't read it out loud. My bad. Hey, what's up, CJ? Appreciate you stopping in. But let's go ahead and get this thing going. Like I said, hour and 50 for the flight time tonight. just the one leg, and we're gonna see how this is gonna work out for us. So we'll see what we got going on here. All right, so we're in the plane again. This is a super tanker, so we're gonna have a few things such as, you know, whatever we got going on here, and some whatever. It's not a normal 400. Okay, so just extra stuff going on. Like, I don't really know what this is, but when we turn the plane on, I guess this is how we drop like water or something. I don't know. But other than that, everything else is normal. So we're just gonna get this thing started up here. We got our parking brake set. My ground spoilers are in the retracted position. My throttles are all idle. Ignition switch are at the cutoff. Flaps are up in the sim, gears down, and wipers. Where are they in this airplane? Right here, right? Off. Cool. All right, so we'll go over to the overhead. Let's go ahead and get my battery turned on. Again, we have a Asobo sound, so there's really nothing to listen to here. Battery's turned on. We get external power 1, external power 2. Let's go ahead and align our IRSs left, right, and center. Cool. Work our way down. We go ahead and keep our hydraulic pumps off for now. That's good for me. Let's go ahead and arm the emergency exit lights and guard them. You don't need to mess with anything here right now. That's good for me. Work our way over here. Armor that guy. We'll keep working our way down. Trimmer can come on as well. And let's go ahead and get our packs 1, 2, and 3 all to norm. Working our way down. Let's go ahead and get that nav light on. And then I guess we'll get logo on as well. It's kind of, I think it's nighttime in real life, but it's a nice overcast evening. So we'll get that on for other people flying along with us. Work our way over here. Let's go ahead and get my flight director on. And then we'll set the altimeter. We're going to be in hectopascals today. 1022 is the reading. So we'll set that 1022. Keep going. Actually, does this work on it? No, it doesn't. Oh, wait, it does. My wind wing stuff works with this. Look at that. Cool. I did not know that. Awesome. All right, let's go and get my screens turned on here a little bit brighter because it's dark. That's the brightest they go. Okay, oh well. Let's get these guys up as much as they can. Good. And I'm not even going to worry about that side. Flight directors are on. 1022 synced on that side as well. Work our way down here. Let's go ahead and get our Unicom frequency set. So we'll set 22.8, 122. Decimal 8. That's thrown in. Good to go. Seatbelt signs, we'll just get them on. I'm not going to load fuel. And while we're doing this, let's go ahead and do some catering. Request catering service. I don't know what they use here. I'm going to use Doco. I don't know. No smoking and seatbelts on. That's good. This is where my auto brakes are in this airplane. Interesting. Currently squawking 7,000, so let's fix that. Let's squawk 2,000 here. Let's rotate this guy all the way back around. Wait, how do I... I'm so lost how I work this. What am I doing? Which knob controls what? Okay. And then... You know what I'm going to do? We're cheating. We're going to cheat. Let's do... What is the command for setting a... What's the command for setting the squawk code? I don't know how to freaking move that for some reason. Anyways, we'll slide down here. Let's go position in it. Let's go EDDF. Frankfurt. Move this guy out the way for a second. EDDF. Boom. Let's go and go route. Execute. Let's go and request it. Should get it from our sim brief. Route missing an EFP. All right. That's just freaking great. Let's load it this way then. Let's go flight planner. Let's go flight details, I think it is, because we have to use the default EFB here. Save route, import route. Load flight plan file. How do you even do this? Okay, I guess we're just going to type in the route. Interesting. That's what we'll do then. So let's just go ahead and say EDDF. Boom. And we're going to take it over to, I hate this click spot. EDDF to LEPA. So Lima Echo Papa Alpha. Lima Echo Papa Alpha. I have misclicked like 3 times. There we go. Jeez. Use the sim brief app. I'm on the sim brief app. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't practice using the whole thing just because, let's see. Oh, you know what? This thing. Ah, you're right. Hold on. My bad. I just literally hand typed a freaking flight plan in. That's why. Okay, cool. We should be activated. There we go. Okay. View latest flight plan. And then there we go. So I think we should be good now, right? Let's see. No. That didn't do anything. Import route. Maybe I have to hit it first. Let's see. What's up, Matt? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Pipelots in the house as well. How you guys doing, dude? Appreciate you stopping. He says read chat. I'm trying to set the plane up because you guys get mad when I talk the whole time and don't actually set the plane up. So I'm setting it up then chatting. There we go. This is the default 7.4 super tanker with the livery on it, man. Just declaring an emergency at the gate, dude. I don't even know. It's .xpdr. Sweet, thank you. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Let's hit execute, cool, and then let's go request. Request sent. Clear this guy here. Are we gonna get it or not? Let's see. Oh, sir, that was loud. Holy crap. They are working outside. There we go. Oops, I don't want to request it again. I did not mean to do that. All right, cool. There we go. Got it working. All right, flight plan's getting loaded up, so I don't have to hand type this whole thing in. Sweet, let's go. We'll let it load. What's up, Jason? It did get updated in the latest sim update 4 release candidate package, I guess is what you would call it. Is it one of the airplanes that I would fly daily? No, but it's flyable at least. All right, cool. Flight plan's in. Let's go ahead and go to departure arrival. Oh, it already throws in literally everything. Sweet. So so that's good. To Lima. I'm taking 18. I'm guessing that's the right runway. We'll just play it by ear here. Cool. So back to index. Let's go arrivals. They've already got that set up as well. We're going to take the ILS Zulu for 6 left. Lunik 3 Mike. No transition. Cool. Execute that. And flight plan and everything's ready to go there. Sweet. Let's go ahead and go to our index page. Let's go to performance. And then I'm guessing I have to throw it in this way as well. So we're going to import our weights. And then we'll load it up into the FMC. Jetway connection work? It does, Viper. I'll show you when I go outside again. All right, some weights have been imported. Sweet. So I should be able to just click it in. I guess not. Hold on, you know what we can do? Let's just type it in normally. I do have 62. That's what I want. Cool. Let's try it. There you go. And then reserves today, we're going to have... There's no shot. That's why I have on reserves. 20.7. All right. Interesting. 20.7 in reserves today. Sweet. Cruising at 290 today. I'm guessing that's a step climb. Yeah, 390 is my final. So we'll do 390. Execute that. And then cost nix of 200. So we'll throw that in as well. Cost nix of 200 gets thrown in. Execute. Thrust limit, and we'll hold it here. And we'll let them do the boarding stuff. All right. GSX, request boarding. And we'll be good to go. Awesome, man. They just finished up catering too. Perfect time. All right, what did I miss here, man? This isn't the taker. It's the PMI 7 before he got early access. Yeah, 100%. 110%. You got it right. Jesus. No, yeah, you had it right, yeah. There's a separate sim brief app. Thank you, sir. Like I said, I tested it earlier, but I didn't like sim brief the flight plan. I just typed in some random stuff in the FMC. The one aboard crew? No, they should already be on the plane. Also, just some stuff to say that I love this, or stuff to say about this plane that I love. Look at this. So they fixed most of the LOD issues of this plane, but they still, I don't really know what they got going on here. It's like the door's halfway open, but it's like, but if you go on the bottom, the texture's already there. It's all there and it looks fine. It's just this door is still there. And then you lift up and it just disappears. I don't know what they got going on here, but oh well, oh well. And then yeah, here's the jetway connection. I have to make a better profile for it, but this was the best I can do in 30 seconds. But it works with the jetways. It doesn't do multiple jetways or anything like that, but it connects. What's up, 37? He says, I went to get my medical done. The doctor crashed out on me for not being able to read one letter in the last eye test. He got mad at you for that? Well, like, he actually got mad at you, or is he just like, come on? They shot a... Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Jay, this is probably what the whole stream's going to be like. Asobo. This is Asobo. This plane have headphone simulation? It actually does not, sadly. No headphone simulation. Sadly. What's up, Benjamin? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. How you been? How you been? What's up, cruising? Which is it under? This is the super tanker. So what I did is I got the super tanker with the newest version of it. I installed it so it's not streamed. And then I'm using a livery that I found on FLIGHTSIM.to. So it's essentially just the Asobo super tanker with a skin livery, like a passenger skin livery on top of it. Which, in my opinion, it doesn't look that bad, honestly. That's why I'm flying it today, because I was like, you know what, I want to fly something freaking different. Oh, CDP approach V. I told you in the VC. Oh, you told me that. I wasn't listening, obviously. We'll throw it in. Ugh. All right, let's do, where were we? Arrival. And then you want me to do CDP. All right, we'll throw that in. Cool. Good to go. Good to go. What did I miss here? What day are you going to the Expo? I'm going the day before Expo and then leaving the day after Expo like I did last year. That's what I'm going to do. CJ gets his 7.4 and explain and says, TS looks so buns. Jesus. Need PMG 7.4 for 2020 and 2024. We do. I don't think we're getting that plane anytime soon, though, sadly, but it would be a nice addition to have. I would enjoy flying that thing around. Also, just so we're not wasting any time here as well, let's go and start up our APU. Throw it over to the start, back to on. And then if we go to our stat page here, I believe, we should be able to see our APU EGT start to spool up. Sweet, sweet. Excuse me. That cargo door is broken. Yeah, don't even ask. I'm going to say that a loader ran into it and broke the middle part of it, but the frame around it stayed there. That's my guess. May the 7.4 just joined. This is the Asobo super tanker, man. It's just with the skin livery on top of it. Show the jetway connection low, bro. I literally just did. If you would open your eyes and stop chatting, you would see it. Here you go again, man. Here's your jetway connection. Like I said, I made a quick profile, so it's not perfect, but jetways do work. This plane has jetway simulation. Oh wait, maybe I just missed that. Am I behind that far on chat? My bad. Sorry. Appreciate you for the $2 bomb though, man. Thank you, thank you. Spam the dollar signs if you have them. You genuinely got mad at me. I'm West, by the way. Oh, you're West? Really? Bro. Hey. Was it like really small, or was it just like something that he thought you should have seen that was bigger? That's weird. What's up, Baron? How you doing, man? And Dre, how you been, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. I've been good as well. Aiden, how have you been, my dude? All right, they just finished up boarding. They're completed and ready to go. I'm still waiting for my IRS to align. We got 1 minute, which works for me. Everything else is good in the box. We just have to throw in some performance numbers that I'm just going to BS. So let's go here. I'm going to do a select temp of 36. Awesome. Let's do a takeoff. No, let's do 48. There we go. Takeoff 2D rate, climb 1. Cool. Takeoff. Let's go ahead and throw in our CG. Oh, that doesn't work. No, that's not what we're doing. Okay. Well, we'll start here. We'll work our way there. Reference outs. Our outs is going to be, what is it, 6 degrees Celsius. So we'll throw that in. Winds are going to be 140 at 02. Cool. That looks good to me. We'll just throw in what it has here. I'm not going to read the chart. I'm a bad pilot. 1500 for the Excel. Oh, wait, it's already hard set. Cool. All right, so we'll slide back over here. I don't know why I can't get a CG in, so I guess we're just going to have to use the Microsoft tablet to grab what it actually loaded up. So let's go aircraft. Maybe flight planner. Weight and balance, which is our payload and fuel. And let's see here. If it doesn't show it in here, we'll just grab it from what our actual SimReef says. No, we're not getting it. Okay, we'll just throw it from SimReef. What do we got? What do we got? Let's just make up a random number again, to be honest with you. Where even is it in here? Cargo, la la la, la la la. We're just gonna make up a number. How about that? That sounds great. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna make up a number, because I just don't know where that is. Yeah, we're making up a number. I'm putting 21.2. 21.2. That doesn't work either. Okay, we don't need a CG. That's fine. We don't need one. Flaps for today. I'm gonna say we're using flaps 5. Boom. Invalid entry. Flaps 5. No. Flaps 10 maybe. They don't use flaps 5. Let's see. Let's see. I think that's what it is. That is what it is. Can I throw in a CG now? Still can't. All right. So in that case, we're just gonna set these after we get our weights in. So takeoff weight is on me 5 to 5.6. We'll throw that in. And then we just hard set our V speeds. 159 is our V2, so we'll set that. 159. We also get the auto throttle armed. 159. And that's going to call for pushback and departure. Boom. 159. We'll keep 10,000 for now. And then, like I said, let's get GSX to do some pushes. Also, I also forgot to mention, we are using this new mod that I found on Contrail. So there's one that replaces, I was talking about this another stream too, on another stream too, which I find hilarious. But basically, there's a car replacement mod. You definitely don't need it, but there's a car replacement mod. So like all the AI cars that are just like the default random, is this Trump? Oh my gosh. But the ones that are like the default random Asobo cars that drive around on the street, they've been replaced by actual cars. So like you'll see Mercedes, you'll see Volvo, stuff like that. And then I also finally got my ship mod in again. So as we're coming into Palma, we should be able to see a bunch of boats, which you can actually land on in a helicopter too. So that'll be interesting to try out. But cool, we're getting pushed. They're connecting us. APU's going. And we're ready to roll out of here, guys. I'm trying to get a good view here, but I mean, I can't really do much. This plane's too big. Side jobs when he went through bankruptcy. I thought they removed it because I remember they had him and then they removed it for a while and then now it's back. It's interesting to me. Is there a way to fix the jetway connection for the plane in 2024? The jetway and my 748 connects between the first and second deck instead of the actual door. You have to edit it, bro. If you go into GSX, hit the customize airplane thing. So if you go GSX, you slide down to customize airplane, you could actually hit on the door that you want and just move the little slider box to where you want the door to actually be at. Just so GSX says, okay, this is where the door is. I'll go here. All right, so we got some stuff to do here. Let's get the music off. Let's look down here at our charts and let's see what we're doing. So let's go Navigraph. Let's go ahead and do Frankfurt. Let's go taxi. And then where's my ramp chart here? We'll try to find my ramp. There's a lot of stuff here. We also probably need the 7-4 restrictions too. These are all facing south. November 5, area 1. So that's at the end over here. So I guess we'll just do area 2. We'll pick that. It's going to be short this taxiway Lima. So hopefully that's okay. We'll try it out. See what we got going on. All right, upstairs, beacon light is coming on, as well as everything else we didn't turn on. So pumps are good to go. That's good. Let's go ahead and get these guys on as well. All those fuel pumps are coming on. Sweet. Everything looks good down here. Let's get our beacon light on. Wrong button. Beacon light on both. Everything else looking good. AP bleed's already on. Parking brake is getting released. Oops. Wait, actually, hold on. Is he pushing back? He's not. Cool. All right, parking brake's released. Let's get out of here, man. Less than 300 subs away from 50K. Can wait for the, what did you say? Can wait for the bald. She want me to go bald? Yeah, right. That's exactly what we're going to do. 100%. 100% we're going bald. What's up, Ashton? How you doing, man? Sorry I haven't used your light mod just yet. I've been waiting. So we'll get it the next time we finally fly the Max again. Appreciate you for sending it to me though, man. What's up, Trippy says, I saw you on Captain Canada's stream earlier. Yeah, dude, I was enjoying it, bro. It was freaking hilarious. Because everybody was just hating on PMDG and starting arguments, dude.
Traffic, Lufthansa 3, Victor, at Alpha 36, commencing start to push, area 6.
That is a real German right there. No, that stream was hilarious. I'm going to turn our music back on because, like I said, the audio of this plane sucks. And I'm not starting my engines for a while here, so we'll just let it push us out. Then we'll turn the music off while we start it up and listen to these amazing sounds.
Traffic, Lufthansa 35 Mike, taxiing runway 25 center via Lima 1.
Why did the... oh, you know what? I'm still on... I just killed my airplane. Is my APU not on? So I just killed my airplane apparently. Hold on. My AP was literally on. I just didn't switch the gens on accident, but interesting. All right, AP starting back up. That's fine. There we go. All right. Nice airplane, dude. It's great. Freaking amazing, dude. What are your comments on the controversy in Canada stream? I could honestly care less. It's a 737 at the end of the day. This upgrade fee that everybody's complaining about. Oh well, it's a 737. It's simple as that. I think people are just butthurt they don't have it yet.
Lufthansa 1111 heavy.
All right, plane's back alive. There we go.
After the
All right, cool.
Company 747.
Plane's back alive. I don't think anything got deleted here, so I think we're okay. Sweet. Let's also zoom out here for a little bit. Oh, right. The wind wing stuff works with this. Cool. That looks good. Sweet. Nothing broke itself. I think I did this the last time I flew this plane, too. This guy says 6'7". What's up, Classy? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. As long as the flight, I didn't. It's only like an hour and 50 minutes. About an hour and 50 minutes tonight. But given the fact that our push tug is going super slow right now, this is going to be like a 2-hour flight. So go from 25 center or 18. I'm planning for 18. I'm trying to base that off of what everybody else is using. So if you guys aren't using 18 and you guys are using 25, then I'll switch. But for right now, I'm planning for 18. What is it? 18. Just there's no anything. Just runway 18. What's up, Mr. Planes? How do I join VATSIM? You go to vatsim.com and make an account. There you go, man. D18 got you, Kai. But this plane,
this one's 1111 heavy, starting push, gate Bravo 22.
This plane is the super tanker with a passenger livery on it. So all you got to do is just load into the super tanker, but I have this livery installed from FlightSim.to, and that's what we're using today, man. Did you that someone who works in PMI shared copies to their friends? I have no idea. I'm not in the beta or anything with PMI, so I wouldn't even know. That's what everybody's saying. Again, it could just be another one of those random rumors, so I have no idea. All right, we're gonna start, I guess 3 and 4 first, so we'll start that up. Music's coming down, and we're gonna auto start this. So we're just gonna go ahead and add fuel instantly. Got it spun up. Let's go listen to these amazing sounds, dude. Let's listen to this thing, bro. Since you're DM of the 747 sounds of the tutorial, because which ones are you using? Because I'm using the FT sim. Like I said, I got it to work on the 8, just not the 400. Oh, I saw it, Jay. Look up Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the movie as well. If you search that up, it actually shows like a cool little animation of eyes looking at you before it lets you search, which is interesting. What's up, Pilot Def? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Using 25 center because I'm not taxing the entire airport length, and the winds are still friendly for 25 center. Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing what everybody else is doing. I don't fly to Frankfurt enough. You guys are helping me be realistic, or you guys are helping me do realistic Frankfurt operations. The fuck are these sounds? These are amazing Boris sounds right now, dude. What are you not getting? This is the Boris sound pack, bro. The Boris sound pack. It's the best thing you'll ever hear today, by the way. Again, I really wish I could have figured out how to get it to work on this airplane. Because the 800 that I probably might fly later this week, I might fly that one. That one, I got the FT Sim sound pack working, and it actually sounds pretty damn good. But this airplane, I couldn't get anything to work on it, so it's sadly gonna sound like hair dryers and a little bit of sadness. But I think that's you know, okay for one stream.
Welcome.
Free Victor. Piled up 21 months, man. I appreciate you, dude. That's crazy. You've been a member for 21 months. That's insane, dude. I appreciate you, man. Go and spam those my guys for him. Thank you, dude. Let me see. Said you sent me a DM of the sounds here. Oh, you sent me videos. I thought you were gonna send me a tutorial of it. Or did you make that yourself or something with like an FSX sound pack? Fly the Air China 350 with the carbon livery? I could. I've been wanting to fly the 350 again. I don't know what it is. I flew it that one time and I'm like addicted to it again. There you go, Don. It's all good, man. I know you got your priorities updated again today, and I'll have another beta file for you soon. Sweet. Thank you, Ashton. Take a look at it when I can. Beautiful 7.4 starting up. My hair dryers are officially spinning and cooling down people's skulls, or drying off their hair, whatever you want to say. Cool. That's good to go. Let's go and slide up here. Let's get my bleeds on. Bam, 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 bam. Cool.
German cargo 1609 lining up 18 from.
And I want to say we're already on the gens here. It looks like we're good. So let's go and turn off our AP. All that stays the same. Nothing will change here. I don't need any anti-ice. That's just window heat, so we'll get that off for now. That's good. I want to say you turn off the APU in this airplane, the AP bleed switch. I might be wrong, so I'm just going to leave it on for now. I'm not too sure. And let's go flight controls, and we'll start running them. Is there a flight control page in this plane? Oh, it is right there. Okay. There we go. Oops. I hit my keybind. All right. Neutral. Pull left. Neutral. Pull up. Pull down. Right rudder. Neutral. Left rudder. Neutral. Flight controls are working. That's a good sign. We'll go back to my engine page, clear it out, and then let's get our tax light on as well. And parking brakes are getting released. Flaps are coming out to position 10. We'll slide down here. Uno, dos, tres. Or trace, whatever I'm good. Cool. What's up, Foam? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. How you doing? Sounds just so buns. Dude, these are amazing, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. These are some of the best songs. Frankfurt traffic. It's Lufthansa 35 November. We're going to be short November 5 for that Discover on Lima. You can go and cross. We'll fall behind.
Start taxi, boy.
Can I follow behind you?
No.
Oh, man. All right, bro. Got to figure out my own taxiways today. Fine, fine.
German cargo 1609 passing 900 feet on the Ag Heavy to Lima departure. Frankfurt traffic, final call. Yep.
Frankfurt traffic, Lufthansa 35 November. Is that November 5 taxing 18 via Lima for Frankfurt traffic?
He's wrong. He means he's taxiing runway 18 via November.
18 via November. Oops.
Frankfurt traffic, Lufthansa 1111.
Don't worry about that. What's up, Mr. Jaden? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in.
Frankfurt traffic.
He has no flight plan on VATSIM. Who is that? Isaiah, right? Isaiah, I don't think you have a flight plan, man. Make sure you have your flight plan filed. Also, I still got that crazy squat code. You just reminded me. Let's go here. Let's keep it straight. And then let's try to do a vpilot dot xdpr 2000. No, xpdr, sorry. 2000. All right, squat code set to 2000. Sweet, there you go. We're moving right now too. Holy, things fast. I'm dripped out. I appreciate it, Mr. Planes. What's your shirt say, Foam? I think it's something about gambling. This is a shirt from FLIGHTSIMEXPO in Vegas. So I think it says something like Flight Simmers Gamble or something like that. I gotta look in the mirror. You see what happened to PMG? It's terrible. Yeah, the leak apparently. I just don't know if it's real just yet. Because, I mean, I don't think PMG is going to put out an official, you know, thing about it. But it's just, he said, she said kind of situation. So I don't really know if it's true or not. All right, see here. This thing is moving, bro. Holy. It was really, really small. It was one of the last lines. I could read it perfectly with both eyes, but on one individual eye, I couldn't read it. If it was a T or an F, he got mad at you. I don't think I've ever heard somebody getting mad at somebody for not. Interesting. Okay. All right, try to keep it center here. What am I doing here? We got a bunch of stuff. Cabin tip and TCAS is off. Cool. This thing taxis very interestingly. Can't wait for an actual go. And dude, I want the 400 more. I like the 8, but I feel like the 400 would be a lot cooler to fly. I don't know why. All right, let me fix this here. Let's get this guy on TARA. I got field transfer on apparently. Also, what was the other thing it was telling me? Dude, what is this thing doing? Is that me? I didn't even touch anything. What the heck?
Lufthansa 35 November, just straight ahead on to November.
Yep. Interesting. All right, let's stay centered here, and I'm going to try to look up and not start turning right again. Why is it turning right? I'm like genuinely curious. Anyways, let's hop back upstairs. Nope, we're turning right again. All right. Is it a keybind? I feel like I have a keybind issue. Interesting. All right, let's stay centered and let's try to use our cabin temp. Oh, is this saying it's too hot? Who cares? You know what we're gonna do? There you go, clear them out. I think it's just my rudders because it keeps going far left on the rudder. You got some for some. You like this plane? I don't really like it, but It's somewhat usable. Q is left rudder and E is right rudder. Well, I'm not using any of those binds. It's either when I hit my button to go to my overhead, or it's my rudder's tweaking. One of the two. Looks fantastic. Honestly, it's not a bad textured airplane. It used to be before this update, but it's a decently looking plane, or decent looking plane. The only issue is the sounds, and you know, it has its Asobo aircraft quirks, but it's fine. Because of the old steering system. What's different about the steering systems? It's interesting that they changed it. Probably because it's a bigger airplane though now. And if you haven't already though, guys, hit the like button, man. Already at 47 likes. Do appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're gonna still go here on November, and we can just go straight ahead. We actually have to make this turn here, so we'll do that. We'll make this little veered off turn, and then we'll take it from this side. Cool. That is what we'll do. These sounds are so bad, dude. It's terrible. It's more fly-by-wire. Got you. Looks like it's not heavy at all. It's not. Like I said, it's an Asobo airplane, so you're going to see some things about this airplane that obviously aren't very good, but it flies. All right, LNAV VNAV's coming on. Run for traffic. Lufthansa. What am I using? Lufthansa 35 November is going to be departing runway 18 Enkel to Lima departure to the south, Frankfurt. All right, cool. Upstairs. Let's see.
Ocean 1 Romeo Heavy landing up runway.
Light coming on as well.
18 behind departing Lufthansa Frankfurt.
And we'll get this thing going on out here, man. Get those togas in the chat. Here we go. Can't hear any audio from the plane. I have the sim at max right now too. That's the sad part.
Frankfurt traffic, Transfer to Lima Alpha, hello, it's Airbus ILS 25 left. Frankfurt traffic.
All right, control cam's coming on. And let's take off. Full audio, by the way. All right, toga. There's 80 knots. Back pressure is released.
Coordinate traffic, Lufthansa 1111 Heavy, going to be holding short of runway 18 by November.
This plane sounds so good, man. B1 Aritic. Pause ready to climb, gets coming up. And we'll let it climb us out here.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Asobo. Oh yeah, man. All right, so I don't feel like hand flying this thing. Let's throw it over to command day. He's got the airplane now. Audio's coming down because, I mean, you really can't hear anything anyways. And music's back on. There we go. Proper shite sounds. Brake to vacate. These sounds are better than any Boris sound pack. What are you talking about? Is that some for some 400 good? It flies, but is it good? I wouldn't say it's amazing. But it flies. But these sounds are amazing. You guys are lying right now. You know these are the best sounds you've ever heard in a flight sim. Ooh, you already broke. Look at that. That's pretty. Second leg, no sir, man. It's about a 2-hour flight, so it's just the one and done for tonight. However, I am planning on being live again tomorrow. Just the one and done. Where'd you get delivery? It's on FLIGHTSIM.to, MJ. I could send a link for you guys here if you want. Anybody really wants to fly this thing. What's up, Reed? How you doing, man? How crappy is this plane? Like I said earlier, it flies, but is it a great airplane? Not really, but it does fly. Also, we're just gonna do a good old flight level change, speed 250. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna climb this thing up to 390 and let it fly. Keep working those flaps in transit there. Cool. 390, already passing through standard, so hit standard. Keep going for 390. And almost. Ooh, went right past it. 390 is set and good to go. Sweet. All right, come up 250 knots. Flaps are cleaned. And we are climbing now. I'm surprised that the wind wing EFIS works with this for the Boeing. That's like, I keep saying that, but I'm like very shocked that that works. My parking brake up? No, it's not. All right, auto brake's already off of RTO. We're climbing. Can't really hear the airplane.
Traffic, Ocean 1 remaining.
It's going good. Take screenshots, got you, man. Let's get up to cruise first, man. We'll check it out. I got you. Already at 50 likes. Do appreciate you guys, man. Any news on the PMI G74 from Microsoft? No, you're probably not gonna hear anything for that for another year, I would guess. Just because they're focusing on the 7.3s now, and the other development team is working on the 7.4, but I mean, they're not. I don't expect them to let you know anything for a while, so you probably won't hear from them for a minute. Can someone tell me what happened with PMI and Kevin McKenna? Because I don't know what happened. Weren't you in the chat, Cargo? Nothing happened with Canada and PMI. It's just everybody was in the chat today for some reason, just really hating on PMI because nobody has the plane and they really want it. Basically is what it was going on. And then on top of that, they were saying that even if they did have the plane or have the plane already, they were saying that it wasn't worth an upgrade fee because of this and that and this and that. It was very entertaining. I enjoyed it. On runway, oops, what I missed. On runway 18, they have to climb a bit steeper at first after rotation because of keeping the sound a bit more to the ground, like quieter. Is it a noise abatement procedure? Is that what it is? I gotta try Burbank's one. If we actually follow the charts for the Burbank noise abatement, I think that would be fun for one stream. It'd be pretty cool. Wait, the PMI 73 2024 got leaked? Apparently. I haven't confirmed it with like a valid source, but apparently it has. Lima says, just passed my private pilot written with an 83. Hey, there you go, man. Congrats, dude. Now it's time to get that check rate in, dude. That's freaking awesome though, man. Very, very proud of you, my guy. I will say though, I beat you by 2 points. I got an 85. That's not a great score, but it's a passing score. Actually, you know what? That is a great score. I'm seeing some of these people get like 98s in the written, bro. I passed 83. It's not minimum. It's not the maximum. It's just right in the middle. Great scores. Oh, SNA has one too? Yeah, SNA does. You're right. Excuse me. What's up, Daytona? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Gotta sit in the cockpit again. Back to Osa from Gran Canaria. But in the 330-300 with Sun class. Ooh, how was that, XD? I bet that was freaking awesome. Dom got on it as well. It's Dominic, one of my mods. He got on a Air Canada A330-300 today. I'm very jealous. He did Montreal to Toronto. Like, bro. What's up, Kai? Says, how about the G700, mate? Me? Oh, when I was trolling, who was I trolling? Pilot Def? That is a static airplane part of... I'm muting that for a second. That is a static airplane part of the scenery made by... Who made that? 𝐂𝐨𝐬. 𝐂𝐨𝐬 made that scenery. It's one of the static airplanes. It's in the livery link? Yeah, I got you, man. I think there's a lot more liveries being made for it now. But if you really want it, you can get a bunch of liveries that are in the marketplace for like $1. But I mean, I would just wait for this stuff to go on FlightSim.to. Let's see if I can find it. Lufthansa. There we go. What's up, Solar? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. All right, here you go. Grab this, throw it in. That is the link for the livery we're using. Dude, it's so quiet, bro. Like, you can't even hear anything right now. Thanks for the link, of course, dude. Flying out of San Diego a week from today on the Delta 800 equipped with the CFM 56-7B engines. I'm sitting on the left side and will hopefully get a trading card. Dude, next time I go to an airport and I know that Delta flies out of there, I'm just asking every pilot for a trading card. I did that once, but it was already too late because it was like as I was walking out of the airport. I'm gonna do it this time for my next flight. As I'm on the plane, I'm gonna be like, hey, you got a trading card? Yeah, I got one. Okay. As I'm leaving the plane and I see a pilot just, you know, hanging out. You got a trading card? Yeah, I do. Okay, can I have one? Sure. Dude, I'm asking everybody. Every single person. Getting to the airport, if I see him checking in, asking. Walking through at TSA and I happen to walk past him after I'm getting my shoes back on or something, I'm asking them. I'm gonna see how many cars I can collect in one trip. 330 is allowed if compared. I also lied. If you're doing 6s into a LEPA, it's via MJV. Okay, so MJV is what I need. Arrivals. MJV, Mike Juliet Victor. Cool. That's what we got set. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the Asobo planes. It's very interesting to me how this plane is so quiet. My only thing I'm scared of right now is running out of fuel, because I feel like the fuel burn ratio on this airplane is completely wrong, but we'll see what happens. I have too many of those cards because we have Delta pilots. I mean, oh, really, Breadmaster? They do that at my uni that I'm going to next year. They have like the Delta Propel, and then they also have like the United Aviate guys. They'll come out and talk, and then they also have the training cards and whatnot. They bring them in bulk though, so they have them in like boxes, but everybody gets one. I have a lot right now already. I just want some of the older ones. I have all like the new ones, like the, what do I have? Like the 321, I have a 220, 717. Like I have the newer style cards. I even have the 100 years card as well. That's one of my favorites. I got the Team USA 350 and then the 100 years A321. But I don't have any of like the original trading cards that they used to have back in like what, 2015, something like that. Also, I thought I turned auto FPS on to start as I'm flying, but that's not a thing for some reason. So let's turn it on. There you go. Cool. That is good. I think it should be working now. Cool. There you go. Auto FPS is doing its magic down there now. Slowly. Yeah, I have a few United cars as well, 350. My grandma flew on them a while back when she was visiting us, so I asked her to get some trading cards. So she got, I don't know who gave it to her, but it was like, I can't see it, it's like laying on one of my shelves, but I think it's like 5 or 6 different United trading cards, and they're all different. There's like a 321 Neo, 777, 78, 764. There's just a bunch of stuff I got. There's a 2-hour delay at my school tomorrow, which means I'm staying up a lot later. Let's go. So that's cool. Yes, sir. Yeah, I heard the Vation that Southwest just got some too. Now, I won't lie to you, the Southwest trading cards look pretty fire. I don't think anybody's really competing with Delta when it comes to trading cards, but the Southwest ones aren't that bad. What's up, Gator? Says, is the 400 good? It flies, but is it good? I wouldn't consider it a good airplane, but it flies. So if you really are bored and you want something to do different on VATSIM or just for flying around, then this is a good airplane to fly. Just because they updated it, they fixed the LOD issues. Like this plane used to have like its wipers floating if you looked at it at certain angles, but they fixed all that stuff. So I mean, it flies, gets you from point A to B. It just sounds like crap and does funky stuff every now and then. But other than that, it's not bad. Try to get Hawaiian Airlines since they're eventually going to be gone. Hawaiian Airlines? I don't think they're going away. It's just they got bought with Alaska, or they just merged with Alaska. But they're still, I think it's like a company, like a corporate thing. They're still 2 separate airlines, but they're just owned and operated by Alaska. Both of them now. I'm pretty sure. If anybody knows the true story to that, let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's not like they are buying out everything, you know, Hawaiian and replacing all the liveries. I think it's just the corporate side of things. They just bought out the company, but there's still 2 separate ones in our eyes. All right, 190 will fix that up. Still climbing up to 390. Looking good. Flying the 737-800 to a BDO and then a 320 in first class back. Nice. There you go, man. I get to fly for Expo, or not for Expo, on my way back from my international trip. For some reason, I don't know why they have it like this, but I booked with Delta, and I'm flying, obviously, I told you guys about this, I'm doing Dulles Charles de Gaulle Direct 777-300, and then I'm taking the train over to London later on in the week, going to the air show out there, checking out London, and then I'm coming home from London Heathrow. I'm flying to Atlanta first, and then from Atlanta, I'm going back to Dulles. However, though, I booked like a premium deluxe seat, I guess like a premium economy seat for my 350 flight, just so I could get a good wing view that was open. And for some reason, because of that, it put me in first class for my Delta 319 flight up to Dulles. So I'm going to be first class on a hour flight, but hey, good enough. Plus, how's it flying? It's flying. I mean, it's not doing anything it's not supposed to so far on the flight plan side of things. It's just the sounds are so bad, dude. The brand Hawaiian is going away, like what happened with Virgin America. Oh, really? I had no idea then. I thought it was just like like they're just owned and operated now by Alaska, but it's still, you know, Hawaiian Airlines. Interesting. I have no idea. I think the 7.5 is somewhat almost there. I know they kind of, I believe they took a break for a second when MJ, he had that hurricane that went through his house and stuff. So I think they kind of laid off for a second. But I want to say that one's coming relatively soon. Not like next week, but I think we got a few more months before it comes out. Maybe like, you know, 4 or 5 months I could see it coming out. As far as the 220, I'm hoping that's a Christmas release or like early January. We'll see. We'll see. I would really love to fly that 220. I've been talking about it in VCs and stuff all day, dude. I would love to fly it. Excuse me. So you're not going to Expo 2025? No, I'll be going to Expo 2026. Thank you very much. U.S. domestic first. Oop, I missed it. U.S. domestic first is a meh. I got Miami, London, Heathrow to Prague. Really? I mean, I've literally never been on first class before, and I don't want to be on first class for that 319 flight, strictly because I'm on a 319. I want to be on the wing view or something like that, but that's fine. I guess I'll enjoy my engine view on a 319. Would love that on a 350, but I'm not paying the first class ticket for an engine view on that plane. Same as a front seat in an Uber. That's what I'm saying. It's not even like it's special. But I guess because of the ticket I bought from Virgin under Delta, they just compile it as a first class Delta ticket for the domestic carrier. Very interesting. You have so many Moxie ops, dude. I'm definitely doing Moxie first. That's day one. Day two, I've been kind of figuring out what I want to do. It's either going to be JetBlue, or we'll do some Air Baltic ops, because I don't think I've ever flown Air Baltic, just because I don't know what other planes they have. We'll see, though. Definitely day one, I'm doing Breeze, though. Come on. Good old Moxie ops. Hoping for the Neos by summer of 2026. I feel like that's a good estimated date. Like I said, knowing Phoenix, dude, they work on it, say, hey, we're almost getting there. It's almost done. And then the next day, they're like, oh, by the way, we just actually finished. It comes out later this week. And then the next day, it's actually out. You know what I mean? They just kind of throw it out there like, enjoy. We just finished, by the way. So I'm hoping that's what we see. I'm guessing that's what we're going to see. I don't want to hear any updates. I don't want to hear any progress. I don't want to hear anything. Just tell me when it comes out. That's what we want. That's what I like. See, Pan Am is coming back. I saw that a while ago. Isn't it not really like an airline side of things, though? It's like a charter company now or something. What happened to it, by the way? I saw that months ago landing into JFK. I haven't seen it since. I saw the 7.5 land in JFK, and that was it. Love the aircraft, but is the add-on itself worth it? It's a default airplane. So if you wanted to try it out, you could for free. And send 2024 defaults, the super tanker. It's just with the passenger livery over it. So it doesn't hurt to try. But it's not like an amazing airplane to operate. Mainly right now because of the sounds. The sounds really kind of ruin this whole airplane. But if you go look past that, it's flying our route. It's doing what I wanted it to do. So good enough, you know, at this point. What's up, MJ? How you been, man? Does that wing flex? It does. It got edited though. Before this update, the wing flex used to be like literally above the fuselage. They kind of mellowed it out a little bit. I don't think I've really looked into 7.4 wing flex before, so I can't tell you if this is accurate, but I mean, it has wing flex. It's just not as much as the Dash 8, but I believe that's just because, you know, it has way longer wings on that one. Might fly some Delta ops with it. Yeah, I think there's a livery that just got put on flightswim.to for Delta. I was going to do that, but I was like, I fly Delta too much, so I had to switch it up a little bit. Oh, you know what? That's what I was thinking of. Air Canada too. I also want to try Air Canada on the 220. That'd be fun. You have to switch to 2024 soon. You got to, dude. I'm telling you, after Sim Update 4, bro, this is how I think the Sim should have released. A lot of people are saying that too. But the way the Sim's operating and running right now, this seems like a working, finished Sim that should have been released when we got it. I think it's a lot more usable. It's not as many issues. There's still some, you know, quirks with the simulator, but I mean, they're slowly being fixed, and there's not many major ones anymore. So gotta try it out, dude. I know a lot of people, they bought 2024, but they don't ever play it. So if you guys are one of those people that bought it but don't play it, I would start playing it. You know what I mean? Where's the check screenshots? I got you, man. Give me a second, dude. I'm gonna enjoy the flight real quick, and then we'll start checking out screenshots, man. PMG 74 is not out yet, just yet. Or, yeah, it's not out just yet, ASI. Also, good stream. I was lurking for a while. I caught you the other day. It was like a charter retro experience. Now they're trying to make a comeback. Interesting. That's so weird. Chemo, 21 months as well, saying, yo, what's up, Chemo? Appreciate you. Gonna spam those, my guys. Thank you for 21 months of a membership. And also Kai coming in with 5 months. Fantastic. Appreciate you, dude. Also spam those, my guys, for Kai, man. Do appreciate you. Thank you. Synaptic's still shitting for this month. I don't even know what they're doing anymore. When did they say they were releasing it? Because I honestly forgot myself. He told me at Expo, but I don't remember if it was the end of 2025 or like Q1 of 2026. I can't remember what he said. Also, my overlay is broken again. Does anybody else that streams use Fly Live Studio? Because it's been freezing on everybody, I've heard. It's doing it again. I'm like, we have an hour and 54 minutes, but we don't. It's an hour and 12. Sounds are not good. You want me to blast them? Listen to this beautiful Boris sound pack that I put on it. Just wait. Oh my gosh. Wow. Dude. Oh my goodness. Bro. I haven't heard anything that sounds that good since I heard a Mustang turn on, bro. Holy crap. That is beautiful. Guys, Owl's got a secret copy of the PMG 747-400. No cap, no lie. Yeah, for sure. 100%. How do you clear your 340's WASM? I think you can just look it up. If you look it up on Google, I think it should have the first thing that searches up as the, the INI builds form. And I think it could explain it in there. I know Eddie always is in there explaining the steps how to clear WASM. If that doesn't work, search up how to clear A350 WASM. I think that also would work as well. Someone leave the hair dryer on? Or what are you talking about? Are we really clowning these sounds right now? Dude, you guys know this is the best sounding airplane in the sim. Come on now. What throttle quadrant to use for the 7.4? I'm using the wind wing. I'm trying to get a camera over there, but I don't have one just yet set up. But I'm using the wind wing throttle set with the spoilers, flaps, and all that good stuff. And all I did is I binded throttle 1. Oh, let me fix this. I binded throttle 1 and 2 to throttle 1, and then throttle 3 and 4 to throttle 2. So I just double binded my throttles, and that's how I'm able to use it with 2 axes in real life and 4 in the sim. XD, join the fan club, man. Appreciate you rejoining. Don't spam those my guys and welcome, Steve. Thank you, man. Are the Boeing planes more like each other than Airbus planes? I would say that Airbus planes are actually more alike than Boeing. If you look at like a 319 and go all the way up to like a 350, I mean, they're essentially all the same. Every plane really is the same, but I would say Airbus kind of keeps its same cockpit throughout its fleet. Boeings are around the same in terms of layout, design, and style, but they all have kind of different features of each of their, aircraft, more so than Airbus does. Take my compliment back. You didn't read my chat. We're beefing. Oh, what did you say? Oh, this plane looks almost as good as you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's awfully kind. Awfully kind. You're making me blush right now. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm blushing. I'm trying to see if you can find any ships. Like I said, I am using that ship mod, so we should be able to see some boats eventually when we get over to the ocean side. We'll see what we can see. All right, also give me a second. Wait, let me get y'all a better view. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I've been drinking a lot of water because I have post-nasal drip from this cold. So I'm going to quickly use the bathroom and I'll be right back. Count me down 10 seconds. Just kidding. Sounds like Maha's voice. You don't even know what she sounds like. This song slaps. I love this song. It's great. The nose of the aircraft equals forehead. Your forehead, right? Not mine. Who here works at 7-Eleven? I'm thinking I still gotta go to school tomorrow. Oh Lord. Hey, we just got a 2-hour delay. I think today is the only time a 2-hour delay is acceptable, because the snow that we got last night, it was really, really cold. It was like 15 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So the snow that we had basically just turned into big chunks of ice on the roads and the grass and trees, all that. So I think today it's reasonable because there's probably a bunch of ice on the roads, but they've been salting it and being prepared. So I don't know, but hey, I got 2 hours to spare before I go to school tomorrow. Happy. Okay, if you don't know Maha's voice, just imitate it. Yo, English, bro. He says, okay, if I don't know Maha's voice, just imitate for me and Varum. No. Is Flow wheel thing out for 2248? It is, Mr. Plains. Flow Pro. They put out a lot of updates. I don't know if anybody actually picked it up. But they put out, like, I kid you not, like 16 different updates when this thing released. That's an exaggeration, but it was like 4 or 5 updates right after this thing released, just to make sure it was working for everybody. But yeah, Flow Pro is now working in 2024. I need this. My mom's kind of homeless. All right. 1 inch falls here in Florida and the whole state shuts down. Dude, I'm from Atlanta, right? So, I mean, we maybe got snow, what, once every like 3 years? And if it was snow, I'm talking like 1.5 inches, right? It was nothing over 3 inches ever. And dude, they used to shut school down. They would close all these establishments down. Dude, it was crazy. I thought up here in Virginia, because we're more up north, that, you know, they're gonna be more accustomed to snow. But I guess ever since I moved here, this is the first time they're finally getting snow again. So they're acting like it's crazy, dude. We've got snow 3 times so far this year, this month alone. I think in the past week, we've got snow 3 times. The first one was like 4 inches at most. Second time was like 2 inches. And then last night was like 2 inches again, max. And every single time it's snowed, there's been either a 2-hour delay or school's been canceled. It's crazy to me. Again, we're up in, you know, northern Virginia, DC area, right? So it's like, I would assume they're used to getting snow, but I guess they haven't gotten any in years. So I don't know. It's a warm 12 degrees in Kentucky with absolutely no snow on the ground. Really? All this, like, the weather has been moving across like the Toronto area, going up north, and then there's like a patch that forms right under that and heads down to where I am. It's been doing that for the past few weeks. Very interesting. Like when Toronto gets snow, it like breaks out from up there, a little portion comes down and then forms something right where I live. It's very interesting. Weather phenomenons are like some of the coolest things you'll learn if you try to do like private pilot training and just flying in general. Very interesting stuff. 2 inches, that is so much. In fact, I think that'd be too much. Dude, I loved it last year, because last year, dude, oh my gosh, it was awesome, bro. We got, I think it was I'm gonna say it, I'm being serious. I swear if anybody says 6'7", I'm timing you out for 10 minutes. But we got like, I think it was almost 6 to 7 inches last year. No joke, don't say it. We got like, I think it was 6 to 7 inches last year, and I could actually like stick my foot in the snow and it would come up to my knee almost. It was awesome. So actually, it didn't come up to my knee. It came to like my upper shin, but it was awesome. That was the first time I've seen that much snow ever, and I was freaking having a field day. It's huge cold front because we're getting absolutely blasted. Yeah, I've seen, because I mean, we've had lows of like 15 and 16 this whole week so far, or this whole last week. So lucky I live in Florida. I don't mind the snow, dude. I just don't like the cold, but I like snow. Again, I feel like that's because I've never really got to experience it, especially in my childhood. But, you know, I enjoy it. I don't know about everybody else. I do like it, though. He said, Jesus, dude. Mark said 6 or 7. Are you serious? It's like 55 here. Does anybody live in Georgia or Atlanta? Because last time I checked, I think in Atlanta right now, it's like also 50 something degrees outside. I think let me see where I lived. Hold on. I'll pull up where I used to live and let's see what it's got going on. Yeah, like right now outside it's 18 degrees. Feels like 5. That is crazy. Okay, anyways. So right now where I live, we had a high of 39, a low of 16. That's what it says, but currently it is 15 degrees outside. So let's see what we got. You're in Atlanta, it says 30 down here. It's windy. Let's see. I'll tell you where I used to be at. What are we getting right now? Oh yeah, it's about the same. It's 29 where I used to live. 29 feels like 19, but the highs have been like in the 50s. Yeah, high of 62, high of 56, 66. It was 70 last week I saw. That's interesting. Very, very strange. I was just surprised too that Florida got snow last year. I don't think it was like deep Florida. I think it was like up north, like Jacksonville area, but they got snow last year, dude. $10 talking about some 6-7. You mean 7-6 or 3 + 3 and 4 $. Thank you, Dave, for your very, very contributing message to my chat. Thank you. Very great contribution. Appreciate you, man. Rowdy said it's a nice 70 degrees, dude. I can't express this. I love snow, but I hate the cold. I would much rather go outside and it be like 90 degrees than me going outside and it's 15. But again, I like snow. Doesn't make sense. Whose side are you on with the whole PMI debate? In my opinion, I could care less. If I'm pointing out the facts, if I complain about it, I'm going to buy it. So I can't really say anything because I'll say, oh, you know, this plane, you know, it's not many upgrades. Like I'm just taking it from Canada's chat. They're talking about, you know, the sound should have been better. The flight model, they don't really think it's that much better, even though they haven't flown it. The cabin being an upgrade should have been, you know, something that happened years ago. They're saying all this, and I know 90% of that chat is gonna go buy the airplane when it releases. I am too. Even if I was to say something, I know damn well that I'm gonna go buy the airplane when it comes out. So I can't even be saying anything. It's like the what is that phrase? Put your money where your mouth is, or whatever. Like instead of people complaining, just don't buy it. Nobody's forcing you to buy it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Some people were hating on me for flying this airplane. They don't like it. They don't like it. I thought it was gonna be something fun to do, so I flew it. It's a flight sim. It's like people take it so serious for no reason. Your area is gonna reach 0. Holy crap. Dave, $10 bomb. Or not $10 bomb. 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate you, dude. He said Bay Area got snow last year too, but only the mountains. Been weird. Well, I mean, it's the mountains, right? I think a lot of our ski resorts up here in the DC area are just, you know, West Virginia area. They got a lot more than we did. I think they got like 8 or 9 inches or something like that. 70 in Florida. Jesus. Anyways, Element got gifted a membership first. Crazy. Nave getting one. Andre, Mateo, Rich, Pixel, Caden, Trent, Eminem, all getting membership. Sam and Corwin. Hey, dude, appreciate you, Dave. We actually just had a run of people I knew. There's not one person in that whole thing I've never seen before. Let's go. Spam those welcomes, my guys, and gifted out emojis. And if you have got gifted a membership, make sure you say thank you to Dave, man. Appreciate you for that. Mark coming in with a $10 bomb says, stop supporting this broke guy as he gave me $10. Spam the $10 bomb. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Mark. And if you guys did get gifted memberships, because I know a few of you guys were in chat earlier, make sure you say thank you to Dave. He didn't have to, but he did. So say thank you, please. Should I uninstall 2020 for 2024 now with the 36 on my PC? Well, I know the performance is better in the sim for just anybody, but when it comes to the VRAM usage, like that big issue that everybody was talking about when the sim first came out, I don't know how much how much improvement they've done with the VRAM. So you having a 3060, I don't know if that's going to be something that runs good for you. So I would try it out, but don't uninstall 2020. Just because, like I said, if you have like a 4070 and you were having issues before the sim updates, you should be fine now. But if you're having issues with a 3060, you know, maxing out with VRAM and whatnot, I don't know how much of an improvement that's going to be if you try it out now. So try it out, but don't uninstall 2020 just yet. Yeah, if you don't like the plane, don't buy it. Simple as that. Kind of reminds me of the I9 builds in Phoenix A350P. Yeah. People were hating on the A350 so much, dude. Again, I say I like realistic ops, I like realistic liveries, realistic routes, all that stuff, right? But when it comes to the nitty gritty systems and stuff, I don't fly the damn airplane in real life. I don't care. If the VNAV is 0.7 seconds off and it descends at 3.6 instead of a 3.9, you know, degree slope, some people, man, that's all I gotta say. Some people. And the amount of rocks that we have in this community too. I kept putting the rock emoji in Canada's chat. I don't know if anybody saw that. Because there's just some freaking rocks in this community. Sorry if you answered this, but where are the custom views from this airplane? I made them myself, 3207. They're custom made by me. David, another 10 bomb, says, yeah, he's needing some Christmas love to get a new throttle set or maybe even YouTube Premium. I'm not getting the Bravo now that I got these wind wings, but maybe YouTube Premium. I'll get the free trial for a month. But I appreciate you, Dave. Thank you, man. They changed it, Flamingo. Also, new auto FPS update. I don't have a crazy PC, so I can't do this on the ground. But as I climb up and fly over mountain terrain, it ups my terrain level of detail to like 300, 400, just so it looks freaking awesome down there. That's what's up. But yeah, they just changed it for, I guess, verification purposes. Maybe a few creators, I'm guessing, were complaining about the whole issue of people changing their username to their display name and talking crazy in chats and comments and whatnot. So they added like a verification level now that it shows your actual @ which is like the username that you signed up with, that, you know, can be verified. You can't just change it to somebody else's. It won't let you. So I'm guessing that's why they did it. I really wish that it was a setting option and not just something by default, but I can't change it. Hey, you're chilling then, Sam. Got a freaking crazy build. For the auto FPS, I'll throw them in my Discord. Somebody has to remind me though. Actually, I can just do it right now. What am I talking about? All right, there you go. Took a screenshot. I uploaded in my Discord after stream. But yeah, we'll take a look at screenshots here in a second, and then we'll get ready for our descent. How much VRAM? I have 16. I have the 4070 Ti Super, so it has, instead of 12, it has 16 gigs of VRAM. Do you use Ryan's Flight Sim Experience to optimize your PC? I've never heard of that, Bryson. What is that exactly? Saw also the 350 for the first time at Las Palmas. Oh, really? Dude. I just, every time I see the 350 and, you know, 777, oof. Every time I see like 350s, 777s, even like CRJs in real life, dude, it's just like, bro, those airplanes are so big, bro. So big. Yep, default 747 super tanker with the passenger livery on it. Thank you for saying thank you, Nave. Uh-oh. Mr. Samia, probably Dave or Mark, one of the two is in the chat. How you doing? All right, let's look at screenshots. What do we got going on here? Real quick. This is probably the one and only time I'm looking at screenshots. Just because, like I said, I like looking at screenshots, but some of y'all ask 38 times and also ask as I'm taking off. So it's like, bruh. But here, let's check this out. Let's go. Boom. Flight sim screenshots. There you go. Very good. Flying that 330. Oops, did not mean to do that. ADA with some JetBlue ops as well. I like this JetBlue livery. This mint livery that they use now. It's tough. It's tough. 340. Excuse me. What's up, Loki? How you doing, man? Can't wait. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Can't wait for Chase Plane in 2024. Dude, I really wanted Chase Plane strictly for the head movement, but by the time it came out, I already switched to 2024. So I kind of didn't get to use it yet. But I just wanted for the head shake effects, man. That's all I needed for. Those head shake effects are awesome. I mean, it's not bad, low-key. It's still an Asobo airplane, so it does Asobo things, but it's been flying the route correctly. It let me put in a flight plan perfectly fine. Only things I don't like about this airplane is mainly just the sounds. The sounds are Asobo sounds, so they suck. Sounds like a hairdryer. Is that an owl? Is that a falcon? What's good, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. Gonna use FS Realistic in 24? I don't actually know. I haven't used FS Realistic since I want to say like I started streaming. It's been a few years. Just because like I was either turning the settings too far down or just had it too far up, and I just couldn't find a sweet spot, so I stopped using it. It might though, I don't actually know. I got you, Baron. Just about to ask about the sounds. Yeah, it sounds like a hairdryer, dude. It's like I said, if you want something different to fly like I did today, it works, but the sounds suck. However, if you want to fly the -8 variant, it flies the exact same way. Everything's the same. But the sound pack actually does work from FTSIM with that aircraft. There's a fix, a little workaround that you can get to make it work with that aircraft. And that one's a lot more fun to fly because it actually sounds like an airplane. This one, it flies, but it doesn't sound like an airplane. I got you, XD. I'll check it out. Who's this, Phil? Ooh, the rainbow in the background too. Nice, dude. We gotta fly with Qatar. I don't think I've done a Qatar flight in a while. That's pretty. Can't wait to get on this thing in real life, bro. It's gonna be awesome. I liking the 7.4. It flies, but I don't like the sounds at all. Sam says, realistically, when do you think the PMG 7.4 will come out? If I say realistically, probably not till the end of 2026. I could be wrong, but if I just had to let guess, if it was just a simple guess, then I would say the end of 2026 or close to the end of 2026. Just because they're just now bringing up the PMG 7.3s to 24. They're going to bring out all the variants of it. They're going to update those variants, keep working on them, and then full shift, you know, full gears ahead for the 7.4. So I don't see that plane coming out anytime soon. 2011 by 12. Hey, what's up, Jim? He says, yeah, bro, you know why the textures for some textures are flickering? Like textures on your plane or like buildings, or what do you mean? I mean, it just could be your anti-aliasing, so maybe switch it. I'm muting that. So maybe switch it to the other ones, or maybe up your what is it, the what's the setting that you could change from like 16 to 10 to 8? I think it's anti-aliasing. That's what it is, right? It's buildings. Yeah, maybe either switch it or up or lower your anti-aliasing settings. That's what I recommend doing, man. I'm back jorking my yoke for the jorking my yoke from the new 747 update. You show the sounds. I haven't looked at it yet. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, it's already been a plane that's existed. It's just nobody ever flies it because it had a bunch of LOD issues. But they fixed the LOD issues and then kind of tightened up the plane a little bit. So it's always been a plane for default with 24. It's just nobody flew it. Hey, that's valid though, because I mean, some people like certain planes on certain sims more than others. Like me personally, I love how taxiing feels in X-plane, but I like how flying feels more in 2024. That's just me. And also, there's just certain planes that you like, right? That we don't have in Microsoft. Yeah, you're not going flying. Is that ice? Yeah, man, you go and get your butt out the plane. I didn't even tell you, we had a mag failure the other day when I was trying to fly. I went to the run-up, and I switched the mag from both to the left, and literally nothing changed. There was no sound difference. The RPMs didn't move. I gotta get an update on what they did because it's flying around now again, but that was the first failure I've had. the mag's not catching. Got Delta Lufthansa KLM version Atlantic liveries for the Ford. Nice. There you go, Gator. We gotta fly in Australia, actually, dude. Do some Qantas hops. Go for it, Yoham. Can you send a video on Discord? Go for it, man. Like I said, I don't really know what the main issue could be, but my recommendation is just either changing your TAA setting or up your what? Or changing your anti-aliasing. What do you think about flying tomorrow? Joining the VA regional airport event? I didn't even know there was one. I don't know. I just gotta figure out what I want to stream. I don't know if I'm either gonna do the max or we'll do something random, or if I'm even streaming at all, but we'll see. I would like to go live tomorrow, just because that's probably one of the last days I'll have until Friday to, you know, have time and energy to go live. Because this is my testing and exam week, so I probably won't be in the mood to come home and stream. We'll see. If there's like a cool plane or an event, we probably will hop on. But Monday will probably be the last day for sure. I know I have time to hop on the sim. 321 wouldn't be bad. We might do the 340 though, dude. I haven't flown the 340 in a while. We'll see. Should do Vegas to Honolulu with Alaska on the 330. Yeah, that's way too long. Hell no. Got the Qantas again. Got CJ screenshots as well. You download the Ashton light mod for the 7.3 mats? I did. I just haven't used it yet. He kept sending me his newest versions of it. I just haven't had any lights with it just yet. But it looks good. I saw the pictures he sent me. It's almost like the light mod for the what is it called? 777. Got midterms this week too, but we got half days. Really, dude? See, for me, I moved to this school in the middle of my high school year, and what they do for state testing at this school, or just in the state, is like, you know, 10th graders, they take this test, and then when you're in 11th grade, you take these two tests, and then you're done. For me, I've had to take all the tests this year and half of last year. So I have a bunch of freaking state tests to take all throughout the week on top of school, like just classwork, midterms. So I'm not very happy. But I'll get it done and then have 2 weeks to do absolutely nothing. Should be good. Yeah, some people got out of school this week. Or I guess last week. Is anybody not at school this week? If you are in school.
Help me.
Air China. Ooh, damn, that's a long flight. Fort Worth to Haneda, jeez. Is this the 4 simmers or like the default 7.8? What 7.8 is this? This engines look different. Got Yoham flying with us as well. Class C says that SOs are easy to be fine. I haven't failed any yet. It's just like, it's so stupid that they're piling, because I've heard that when you get a certain grade, like when your whole school averages at a certain percentage of passing scores, the school gets grants from the state, and that's why they say it's required to take it for graduation. So because of that, I'm over here taking a bunch of random stuff that I haven't even had a class for since freshman year. It's like, bruh, they haven't been hard. I haven't failed. It's just, it's super annoying because well, everybody else in my senior class is doing other stuff and having fun. I'm over here taking the SOLs. Stupid. There's Dave flying with this interesting 340 livery. Brandmaster out of LA. Oh, that is true then, Classy? I thought it was. Ooh, Korean with the Pratts. That's a first. In Vegas, it looks like. Where my power went out. Oh, Lord. All right, how many more screenshots we got to go? I think I've been scrolling for like 15 minutes now. This is almost correct. You need to put Atlanta in the background and then make it an A321 CEO. Then you got it correct. When did you take your knowledge test for my private? I took that a while ago. It was probably like 7 months ago, something like that. I took it a long time ago now. Yeah, it's no stupid classy because like you probably tell me better because you've probably taken them on schedule. Like I've had to take 2 last year and then I've taken 5 this year or 4 this year, something like that. And again, I'm the only senior in that whole testing room. So it's a bunch of like freshmen and sophomores, and then there's just the senior. And I guarantee everybody thinks I failed like all my SOLs, so I keep having to retake them. And that's what I hate about it. Oh wow, that looks crazy. Gotta add some if you add some what is it called? What's that one color option that you can do when you edit pictures? Contrast. If you add some contrast, make it a little bit darker, that'll look cool. Nice. We got Mark flying the Air France. Sweet, dude. All right, let me get my landing reactions. We'll check these out real quick. I'm gonna take a look at Varens, and then those would be the last ones we'll take a look at because we're getting stuff spammed. You're a senior, I am, Mr. Plains. Oh, IRL too. I got you, XD. Super lucky I completed testing last week. I'm chilling. Yeah. Mr. William, what's up, man? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Flying this very amazing 7-4 into Palma. How you doing? And $2. Appreciate you, dude. Gonna spam those dollar signs, man. Appreciate you, Minnesota. Thank you, sir. Okay, we got a lot of pilot induced isolation over here. Oscillation, however you say it. What are you doing, Varen? Why are you like pulling the yoke like this? What the heck? I got you, Ethan. So I look at this one, I'll look at yours, and then I'm probably gonna look at IRL. And then I'm getting off of Discord for today. 22 months not even recognized? Oh yeah, you did see me 22 months. I keep reading them in my head, but I never read it out loud. I don't know what it is. Appreciate you for 22 months though, Lotto. Spam those my guys, man. Thank you. Almost at a year. Appreciate you, dude. My bad. All right, and then we'll look at Ethan's here real quick. Oh, we're doing fighters. Dude, if that was on a carrier, holy, that'd be amazing. What game is this? Is this DCS or something? So are you going to college, and which one are you? If you are, I'm going to Elizabeth City, ECSU, next year. He said, my bad. I've done that to like 6 people today so far. My apologies. My bad. Oh, wait, I said I was gonna look at IRL. Hold on. Uno momento. Where is IRL? Oh my gosh, you got a picture of what you call it before they went down. I think this was the saddest startup airline I've ever seen in a while. They started the airline, they went under, they came back with a new name, went under again, came back, and then went under again. That was just depressing, bro. Got this guy on a Max, of course. Gotta love it. Just posted a screen of a Delta 321 𝐢𝐴 got you, Minnesota. Ooh, that's nice. Oh shoot, they're using the L2 as well. I noticed Delta does that a lot with their 7.5s. United does too. Nice, dude. I've yet to fly on an airliner in snow. I think that'll be kind of cool. That Porter E2 looks awesome though. Oh, go up. Let me see. Oh, these? I saw these, man. You sent these yesterday, right? The Sun Class 330. This is a fire shot. I like this one. Stuff falling over. Jesus, bro. That rumble's ridiculous. Holy. Nice, man. Just bought the Windwing FC and left Viva's nice. There goes Zephyr. You'll like it, dude. I'm telling you. I don't know how it flight sim without. I mean, right now I'm not using it for my heading and whatnot. But on airplanes like the 7.3 and my 320s, dude, I don't know how I could function without using the EFIS. It's so much easier to use your actual hand to manipulate the autopilot panel instead of scrolling with the mouse. Send in general if you can check. Just send in general if you can check. Just send in general if you can check. I'll check it out, man. I got you. So I'm taking a break from Discord here. I've been looking at it for 20 minutes. We'll look at it sometime soon, my guy. And if it's an issue like that, send it in my DMs or make a ticket for it, dude. So hypes to get on 2 jumbos. Which ones are you getting on? There's the guy that also flew on a 330. What's up, Nom? How you doing? How you doing? For instance, you skipped my underlanding. I know. I'm sorry. All right, I looked at 45 screenshots and a bunch of other stuff. I looked at that one. I'll look at the rest of them later. I like looking at y'all stuff, but y'all gotta realize sometimes when I'm looking at it and y'all are actively sending like 30 other screenshots and everybody's begging me to look at theirs, it gets a little repetitive. But I'll check out your landing, man. I look at everything in my Discord server, so even if I don't show it on the stream, I'm still seeing it, or I'm looking at it. About to recreate the flight in a bit. Nice. All right, BRB. My water bottle's empty. I need more water. Give me... What are we saying? Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh, Luffy 380 and 7.4. Oh, wow. We'll see you though, Pop. Have a good one, man. All right, 2 minutes. All right, I am back. It is actually crazy how warm it gets in this room when my when my door is shut. It is cold outside of my room, but in this room it's nice and toasty, dude. It is good and toasty in here, man. Ooh, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I like sleeping in this kind of weather. Mine is stream worthy. Trust me, it's delivered from Delta and Maid. All right, let me see. Where did you send it? Okay, this is an honorable mention though. That's awesome. Mess with that shot. Where is it though? Minnesota? Is it in general? I don't know. 11, bro. I have no idea what your issue is, man. I don't see any issues. I think you're trying to show me shimmers on the building, but I don't see anything, dude. Did you get the Sunforce, the default super tanker, but it's a passenger livery put on top of it. Oh, this one? Is this what you're talking about? The Delta 320, yes, looks fine to me. I didn't see any issues on my end, so I don't know what's up with that. Did Dave just switch deliveries mid-flight? I will say that's one of the best things about freaking X-Plane, dude. Oh, it's not that one? Okay. You flew Houston to LA, LA to Hong Kong, Hong Kong, San Fran, Houston, span of 2 days. That doesn't seem like any fun. Wait, why? Were you just literally flying to fly? 300 DR, 789, 752, and a max 9? Interesting. I was about to say he's got 100 FPS at INA builds LAX, no stutters, no shimmering textures. I don't see what the issue is. Did I sail across the sun? I 100% did. 100%. How'd you get this as the default super tanker in 2024? Just has a passenger livery on it, man. All right, let me see. But you tagged me in it? I don't even see it. I don't know what you tagged me on, but I don't see anything, man. Oh, this? I already looked at this, bro. Yeah, this is what you're trying to show me. We had looked at that earlier. So working on your PP, I already got it top notch. I got my private, and now I'm waiting till next fall when I start my college to start my instrument training. So I'm technically a real world pilot now, but I'm not like a commercial pilot yet. But got the PPL. I gotta wait until I start college next year to get my instrument stuff started up, and then from there I begin the rest of my ratings at that college. Only cost $200 for it? Yeah, hell no. I give you 2 pennies and a licorice whip. Ineos Liverpool, UK is confirmed, by the way. Liverpool? Where's that? I'm not cultured enough. I'm sorry. The sponsor deal for $1 off? Yeah, bro. You got it. That's all you. If you make it 5 cents and a high five, we might be able to work something out. Just ran into a money block, so I got to keep working before I continue. I'm a junior right now in high school. Hey, there you go, man. You got time, dude. You're early. Very early at that. Yeah, that's what I recommend doing, because I didn't do that at first. Like, we were doing... I say we. My parents were paying for one flight lesson a month, and I did that for like 4 months, which was obviously not helping in any sort of training environment. So I stopped for a second. We saved up some money. My dad did something, and I was able to start, you know, once we had the money, just grinding out lessons. And I kind of just sped through PPO. I moved flight schools, and then from restarting to getting my private, it took like 4 months, I think, something like that, 4 or 5 months. So that's what I always recommend to people. If you're just trying to start training, I wouldn't pay as you go. I would save up everything and then run it through at the same time. 2 years of subbing to your OnlyFans. You're not supposed to tell everybody that. Spam the my guys though. Shh. How's it been with this plane? It works. Is it good? Debatable. It works though. Good enough. America's doing its first service in the 321 XLR from JFK to LAX on Thursday. I'm always trying to figure out what their plan is with that airplane, but nobody could tell me. Like, are they going to take that on international flights, or are they just going to do it for domestic flights, like to Honolulu and stuff? I really didn't get the point of American buying a XLR. I feel like that's not fitting their category at all, but interesting. Got accepted into MGA recently. Can't wait to start next year studying aviation regulations next semester for my last year of high school. Nice. There you go, dude. That's what's up, man. Congrats. In 4 months. I appreciate you, dude. Go and spam those my guys, man. Thank you. Thank you. When did you start though, Classy? Top notch is, I bet you're the coolest kid in school. I wouldn't say that, but I mean, if I don't talk to somebody and I get introduced to them, for some reason they know me as the guy that flies planes, or it's from my tennis because I'm #1 on the tennis team. That sounds corny to say, and I don't like egging myself on, but that's just what it was. So it's either the guy that flies planes or the tennis guy. But I have recruited some people from my school, dude. I've been flying with some of them this week too. One of my buddies, he's also in my class. He just started his training and he's about to solo. And then my other friend, he started his training like, I think 2 weeks ago now. And I was back. Actually, I can show you guys some videos. You guys want to see? I'll show you guys some really cool videos I got. I've been backseating with him this week too. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Let's see here. I don't want to like show my Instagram here. There we go. All right, here we go. Let me switch it to this. Cool. Oh yeah, so this is let me skip to where it was. I can't use the audio, but this is what I was doing this week, or this last week. I went backseating with one of my friends from school that just started his training. Freaking awesome though. I like backseating. I got to actually see stuff in the area I fly that I'd never seen before, just because I'm always focused on flying. And it was just nice to relax. Didn't have to do a pre-flight or anything, just kind of being a passenger. It was what's up. I don't think that Delta ordered it now. What operator is this? For the 7-4, this is Lufthansa, like it says on the side, James. Who owns this airplane? It's Asobo. It's a default Asobo airplane, man. Oh, JFK to Edinburgh? Okay, I could see that. Okay, I could see them doing that kind of flight. That makes sense. Haven't seen the Sun in a Month due to Cali fog. You should search up. Really? It's that bad? Jesus. Right before I turned 15, like I didn't officially start, but you took like a discovery flight? I'm trying to remember when I started. I think I started because it was when I moved up here, and then like a month or two later, I got a discovery flight. And then from that discovery flight, I think I started lessons like a month or two later. I want to say I was 16. I think I started at 16. I gotta look at pictures and dates again, but I want to say I was 16 when I started. Anything new with the 7-4? Mainly with this 7-4, they fixed the LOD issues. This plane used to look like a bunch of just parts and pieces floating off of it until you zoomed in. They fixed that. They fixed the base systems of it so it actually can follow a flight plan and stuff now. Only thing they haven't fixed are the sounds, which I don't think they're ever going to do. But if you want to fly the -8 variant of this plane, that one has a working sound pack from FTSIM. They're just a workaround you can use. But it's cool. 14.5 got you. Yo, the 7-4 cockpit, or take away my membership. There you go. The 7-4 cockpit. I hope you're happy. This 2020 A380 liveries work for 2024. I'm pretty sure they do. I've used a few. Most liveries from 2020 work in 2024 unless it's like the Phoenix. I think the Phoenix is like one of the only planes that doesn't really work when it comes to 2020 liveries. What TMU version is this? This is the Asobo 747-400 super tanker with a Lufthansa livery on it. What's up, down the mill? The model look some jaggered where the upper deck meets the, like here? I mean, I think that's just another issue with the freaking LOD crap. Or maybe it's just modeling. I don't know. It's probably a one and done flight, if I'm being honest with you, with this plane. Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible looking cockpit. Just, yeah, the sounds suck, dude. Terrible. Back when I missed nothing much, man. Just talking about private pilot stuff. I'm also known as the kid who flies planes, but I don't even have my PPL. I have a friend who's a senior that is preparing for his check ride. I backseat his flights. I hope to have a PPL senior. That's awesome, top notch. Yeah, it's actually crazy. Like, the more I've been kind of branching out, because right now I'm in the phase of networking, right? I'm always at the airport. If I'm flying, trying to talk to new people I've never talked to before, getting insight from pilots that fly in, talking to other pilots. Like, I'm just networking, right? I'm trying to be that guy that randomly goes to the airport and comes home with a corporate job. You know what I mean? It's rare, but if you don't try, it's never going to happen, right? So I'm in that phase of just networking with a bunch of people online and in real life. And I've met so many other pilots that are my age, it doesn't even seem cool anymore. Like, I thought I was pretty cool for having a license at 17. I know some other guys, they've had their licenses since they turned 17, like as it was their birthday, they took their check ride and stuff. I think I can name off like 15 private pilots that are 17 years old that I know. It's crazy. PMI, when they said the end of the year, they gave us this. If I get the iFly Max rate from PMI, get the iFly. I'd recommend the iFly. The PMI Max, I don't think is coming out anytime soon. Thing sounds like one of those electric vehicles when you get up close to them when it's reversing. The heavenly gates. Oh, that's awesome, Sam. That's the goal, man. I've been really looking into corporate flying, though. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I've been, you know, flying out of my airport I'm at now, we get actual corporate flying aircraft. Like at my old airport, it was a short, like 3,000-foot runway that had a grass strip, right? It wasn't like a normal sized airport. It was one of those small ones that you'd fly in to get a hamburger or something. The airport I'm at now is one of the regional airports in the area, and it's one of the biggest untowered regional airports in the area too. So we get like FLIGHTSIMEXPO, we get a bunch of, you know, we had Aflac at our airport, you know, law firms, VistaJet, we get all this random stuff, right? And like seeing how they operate and like talking to some of them, like low key, corporate flying it's got my eye now. I can't lie. I think corporate flying would be pretty fun. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm spoiled. I trained in the DA-40 with the G1000. Although you got to be careful because if you look at it too much, my CFI will turn it off. Oh, what, the G1000? We have one of those at my flight school, but it's been in maintenance for 5 months. I was saying probably like a few months ago when I get my private, I wanted to get checked out in it. But dude, it's been gone for 4 or 5 months. So I haven't even got the chance to try to get checked out in it. I guarantee you, the second I move down to my college, they'll finally have the plane back for maintenance. And I can't even tell you if it's maintenance or not now, dude. I feel like they just literally sold the plane, but in the system it says it's maintenance. I think that's really what happened. I don't know. I train on an F-35. You train on a rock under the ocean. You're dumb as hell, dude. What's up, Mexican? How you doing, man? Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom again. Like I told you, I'm drinking a lot of water, so I'll be back. All right, I'm back. What's good, gang? Did we finally do it? Are we pregnant, owls? You're going to pee a lot, so I think we might have hit the jackpot. No. Like I said earlier, this cold weather has given me post-nasal drip, so I keep coughing. And that means my, you know what, is dry, so I've been drinking water. What's up, Reese? How you doing, man? It's right next to me, Secton. That's why I did my business and got up. Obviously, I didn't, though, dude. I never do. Ever. We've been over this before. Never. I'm out here. Finals next week. Our finals week this week. I'm so cooked. Same. I have midterm finals and then also state finals because I haven't taken them at my school yet. So we're going to have some fun this week, aren't we? This week needs to end. Yeah, dude. I think I'm just especially tired with school because for the past, like, dude, the past week and a half now, it keeps snowing like I was talking to you guys about. But because it keeps snowing, it's been snowing on my A days. And my A days, I go to school and do literally nothing all day. It's just a bunch of study halls and then a weightlifting class. But because of the snow, my A days have been getting skipped because there's like no school or it's too dangerous to go to school, yada yada. So I've had only B days. And my B days, I have nothing but AP classes and then math at the end of the day. And I've been doing that for a week straight. It's so stupid. So yeah, I want school to end just so I can not do anything else for a while. That'd be great. First half of college and the books for me, getting used to it now. Hey, well, there you go, man. I'm curious how college is going to be for me as well. Because, like, I don't know, bro. People are telling me I should go to football games and stuff. I'm just not, like, I would say I'm a social person, but I hate people. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but, like, if I don't have to hang out with somebody or I don't have to go to something, I'm not going to it. It's just me. I'm like a homebody. So I'm curious to see how college is going to go for me. We'll see. I might change. I don't know, but I'm interested in seeing how that's going to go for me. Missed school on Friday because I was sick and had 3 tests. Oh, bro. You have to make up them all. Max says, I feel you. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm social and I have to be. Like, if I'm going out to, you know, I don't know. If I'm going to school, I'm pretty social. If I'm going out and, you know, somebody says hi at the mall or something, I'm like, hey, how you been? You know, nice to see you. But if it's like, hey, do you want to come to this game? Or, hey, do you want to go out to eat with us? You'll never really hear me say yes. That's the thing. It's weird. I don't know. Like, my PC way too much hang out with people. I want to say I agree, but it sounds so bad saying that, but I agree. Whoever this Air France guy is, better not cause any issues. I'm not slowing down for him. Just go through him. You're fine. I will say the only time I go to hang out with people is to play tennis and fly in the airplane. That's literally the only times I've hung out with people outside of school. Is that bad? I don't think that's bad. I should join a frat. Which frat? Your what is dry? I want to say it, but I can't because people are going to take it out of context. This right here. That's why I'm drinking water. I also feel like I sound like I'm dying right now, but I think I'm good. Isaac. Oh my gosh. What's up, dude? Justin says, you want to be a pilot? Probably don't need college. I recommend trades. I have a degree. It's done nothing for me. Well, yeah, it's a good backup though nowadays, Justin. It's not the COVID time anymore. Back when, you know, COVID was happening, airlines were just picking up literally anybody because either pilots were dropping out or they were losing people, availability. So they were just hiring like crazy. That's why it wasn't really required. But nowadays, nobody's really hiring. And if you don't have a degree, you're just straight to the bottom of the list. Most of the time, unless you want to fly for like a corporate company, maybe it's different. But my goal ultimately is the airlines. And after talking to a bunch of people, I think at least having a degree in something sets you out a little bit more than just everybody else that has the requirements and flight time, you know? College is only fun if you do stuff and get out of the dorm room. You don't want to live in there all the time. Trust. Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'll change. I've just never been a very like public social person when it comes to real world like hangouts and stuff. Which again, I don't think is a bad thing. It's just, I don't know. Went from 30 degrees to 0 when I came. Jesus. I think it's aviation science, something like that. I gotta check again. Is it bad? I don't even know what it's called. Oh, that's terrible. It's like aviation science or aeronautical science, something like that. All right, almost there though, man. Again, the overlay is kind of broken, but I think it's very festive to have a Christmas hat on my logo, so we're gonna keep it there for now. But I think we got about 16 minutes, it says. Top of descent, 40 miles. I'm gonna start a little bit early here, so let's go and pull up our chart. Let's pull up our arrival, and we'll be ready to brief this out here. We're gonna be joining from Lunik, I believe, right? So it says at 10,000. That is correct, and then from there we're just working our way down to join a downwind or the straight in. So we'll see what we got going on. 250 knots, sweet. This doesn't make any sense though. Why is this 18,000? This is 15. Yeah, see, hold on. This is that Asobo stuff, bro. Let's just set this all to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. I'm gonna set these guys to, actually I'll set this to 8,000. Or a little bit usable. A little bit more usable. There you go. All right. Cool. We'll start our descent here shortly. 4 years of no streams. No, I probably will, bro. I'm not just gonna stop streaming. And if I do stop streaming, I'm gonna try to make videos. So I mean, I'm not ever just gonna quit YouTube like that. I don't intend to, but we'll see. I am Isaac. Yeah. Gonna go poo BRBL. Sounds good. IRL streams. Oh gosh. There's a guy on TikTok that does that. I don't know what he flies. I forget what it is, but he like live streams his GA flying. It's ridiculous. Don't be super against frat life. I joined one and it makes having things to do super easy. Well, I bet, yeah. It's just random events going on. Made the 7.4. It looks kind of good. I know it isn't the salty. This is the Asobo 747 super tanker. However, it's been modified with this livery to look like a passenger plane. It's just the Asobo 74 super tanker. Cargo. Excuse me. Did my top of descent just disappear? Oh my gosh. Let's probably descend. We're gonna be super high. You know, who cares? 2,500 feet per minute. Down to 10,000 feet. I said I was gonna descend early and then I stopped paying attention for like 15 minutes. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. All right, like I said, I do have a boat mod now that came out too on Contra, so I'm curious to see. If my my boat traffic will show up as we're on final here. I don't see any boats so far, but I think they might spawn in as we get lower. We'll see. Going back to Frankfurt, no sir firm. Just the one and done for tonight, man. I don't want to be like upbeat and talking like this for too long. Like I said, my is not feeling the best, so I don't want to scream for too long. It's just the one and done leg tonight. Why are you flying this trashy piece of junk? Why are you watching me fly this trashy piece of junk? I feel like that's Mark, dude. I know it is. Typical owl stream. I paid $3 a month for this content. You do, and it's the best content you've ever seen. You're gonna do CPO with that, or after it. If you don't do CPO, keep flying though here and there. Stay current. No, I will be. I'm doing everything: commercial, instrument, and then I want to try to get my multi add-on as well. I believe, yeah, they do, because they just got their multi, so I'll be doing multi there too. This is for 2024 only, and it's the super tanker with a passenger livery on it, man. When are we getting our United Max 8 ops out of Houston? Probably no time soon. Seems pretty lame unless there's an event. No offense. Also, I feel like it's been the same time of day for like the past hour in this sim. What's up with that? Please do some clip farming, your editor. Unban Samia. We can start getting some clip farming going. Why did you just fly the regular 7.4? I just wanted to fly the 400. Literally it. Just wanted to fly the 400. Now the Dash 8, in my opinion, is a lot better, strictly because I got the sound pack to work. So I might do that my next stream. I want to do Cargo Lux, so we might do Cargo Lux 7.4 for my next stream. We'll see. No, sir, it's in North Carolina. ECSU. You think the Bluebird 7.5 will be a 2024 only now? I think they're still developing it for both, but I mean, I feel like by the time it comes out, most people will be on 24 anyways. VATSIM, yes sir, man. We are on VATSIM. There's no controllers though, so it's just Unicom, but it's VATSIM. We're gonna make this a little bit more of an efficient descent. Cool, looks fine to me. Maybe you don't have to be right on profile, but I want to be semi on profile here. This in the flight detent to help us keep that speed down a little bit. 3,500 feet per minute. And for Lufthansa 35 November, currently descending out of 290, for 10,000 via the published arrival that we're all planned for. I'm currently descending at 3,500 feet per minute, FPM, Foxtrot Mike Papa. Foxtrot Papa Mike.
Calling flying Lufthansa 3435 Mike, descending 27,000 for the
They
island.
tweaked the 744 and the 748. They did, Justin. It's a slight update. Mainly just LOD issues that it adjusted. This plane used to have like floating wipers and stuff, and now it doesn't, which is very interesting why they just now got around to that. 35 Mike King, Jesus. Last flight before I had to pause my training. I had the best landing of my life. I put the video in the landing reactions if you want to check it out later. It was a good way to end off. Well, that's good, top notch. I said you'll get your training started back up again. Don't rush it. I was about to hit 50K. We are. I want to do a long haul for 50K, which would be great if we hit it during my summer break, or not summer break, sorry. If we hit it over my winter break, because I'll actually have time to do whatever the hell I want to do. So it's not gonna be something crazy, but it'll be like, you know, 7-hour flight, 8-hour flight max. Do some giveaways and stuff. It'll be fun. Yeah, the issue where your drone camera will lock, which means you can't move it around in 2024. Only when I hit it to lock mode. I don't know if you've opened up your drone camera and just deselected lock mode. Try that. But no, I haven't had it other than the times I've hit lock mode. Are you good with this freak out E6B? I was. I'll probably need a little bit more time to go through it again nowadays, but I used to be good at it. You got stung by a bee in your own house? That actually sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I've never been stung by a bee. I've only been like bitten by a horse fly or whatever they're called. I think they're horse flies. And both times are at the same summer camp, which is crazy. You didn't have lock mode on though? Did you have a keybind for it? Like, did you even check the camera?
Mark.
Have a chem test, geo test, English test, and some other stuff. Jesus, Reese. Is the bee okay? What's going on there, Reese? All right, still descending. Zoom out a little bit, fix up our heading. 173 coming down to 10,000 feet. We just have that speed breakout for a little bit. Bees hurt, but it isn't that bad. What's hurt? What's worse, getting stung by a bee or bitten by a horsefly? Because I thought the horsefly wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it was like, you know, one of those shocking moments, like, oh shoot, and it's like some pain for a second. Other than that, it wasn't that bad. But I feel like a bee sting is different. I don't know. Bees are a lot worse. Because like when I got bit by the horsefly, it was like me walking after we got out of the pool, but we had to walk in the forest because of like our cabins and whatnot. And twice in one camp visit, twice that camp visit, I got stung or bitten by a horsefly. Just out of nowhere. Nobody else did but me. I was like, dude. All right, I could use my thing, by the way. 1018. Oops. All right, 1018 is set. And then I'm also going to go over here. Let's go to approach. And what am I on? The Zulu for the 6s, correct? What are the winds? 0806.
What is your current airspeed?
6 left, Zulu approach. 6 left. Zulu approach. Oh, this is Frankfurt. Hold on. Can I switch it?
At Discovery, 1 Romeo. Current airspeed, please. Ultra 1 Romeo is 320 knots.
I'm not gonna deal with that.
Okay,
anybody that's flying with us, what are the minimums for 6 left?
front of you and
I will be, James. I will be attending Expo. This time as a full media partner almost.
Okay, Roger.
So I got a little bit extra bonuses this year as a media partner. I'm excited about that. Oh, shoot. We got a boat. Finally. I was hoping we would see one. There we go. We got one boat. Wow. I was in Amsterdam earlier and I saw like 6 boats. This is crazy. All right. Almost at 10,000 to go. We're going to be joining a downwind. I'm going to just send down to 8,000 here shortly as well. Now let's go and get the speed back. 250. I should have had that already set. 250. What 7.4 is this? This is the default 7.4.
1562. We are going to come in.
The default super tanker with a passenger livery on it. It's a little bit of a rigged 7.4-400. Of course it is, Isaac. Who else would it be? Ship radar 24 to track them. I don't think it's live ships. It's just like AI generated ships based off realistic reading, I think. It has a map though. I gotta check the map.
What is your speed?
The map shows where all the starting spawn points are when you load up the sim. Excuse me. You from Uganda or Somalia? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. What is the this is the first time I've watched like a whole stream in a while. Hey, I appreciate it.
Airfrance 1562. Please be advised, we make left downwind and also use a runway of 6 and left.
Jesus, bro. It's crazy how my plane is literally silent right now too. That's hilarious. All right. So I'm gonna pass over this next waypoint at 10,000. We'll start getting down. Anybody know the minimums though?
Please respond, sir.
If anybody's flying with us, would you do me a solid and tell me the minimums for this runway? 6 left. All right, we use auto brakes 2 today as well.
Very good.
Went 22 years without getting stung by anything. And then while working at an amusement park during the opening national anthem, I got stung right above the knee. Only time I got sent English. I can't read. I'm sorry. Only time I got sent to sit down. There you go. Damn, they have y'all standing walking around the whole time when you work there. Jeez. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, again, I've never been stung, but I've been bitten by a horsefly. And it was crazy. Again, it was twice at the same camp. It was ridiculous. What's your favorite airliner to fly in the sim? Mine is either the Phoenix 320 or the Puma G73. Probably the Phoenix 320. That airplane is probably the best one you can get right now in terms of flight sim mods for Microsoft. I really like the Phoenix. Also, with whatever they did with these latest updates, man, the performance has been really good on my system too. Actually, don't deflate oil change. Let's get it down about 1,200 feet per minute. Down to, we'll do 5,000 feet first. I don't need to get super low. And actually, I'm still far out. Let's do like 700. Cool. We have fire ants here in Florida. Those are not to be messed with. I've gotten bit by fire ants before. Only like 1 or 2 of them though. It's never been like a swarm of them on me. I bet that hurts. ILS has you low on like a 6-month final, by the way, when you join it. Sweet. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I'll take over and just fly it in. Hate horseflies. I've gotten bitten a few times on the beach. They're extremely painful. That's what I'm saying. And I was younger too. I was just kind of walking and randomly I just like stepped and then I just felt like a pain on my leg. I was like, ah. Nathan says it's a 300 MSO. I'll take your word for it. Ooh, that's way too far. No, I think even like the generic minimums are like 200, so we'll just set 300. Why not? Like you said. There you go. Took a second.
Okay, very good. We see you on TCAS.
Didn't even sound Asian, oh lord. Palma microtraffic, Lufthansa 3-5 November is out of 9,000, joining the left downwind for the ILS 6 left approach. Palma. Actually, half of my PE class got bitten. Really?
We're on the right downwind.
Oh, I am on the right downwind. Oops.
3-5 November. Please be advised, we come in left downwind and we may interfere with flight plan.
Yeah, we on the right side. Sorry about that. 3-5 November. Queen of the Skies with the 2. I appreciate it, man. Or 3. Appreciate you, dude. Go and swing those my guys. How are you doing this evening?
Pilot, by the way. Didn't know that.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. The voice switch is crazy, if you ask me. You read my message, I already told you. 444. Yeah. Please, bro. Yoham. What messages did I miss that you said to me, Lotto? FO is Asian. Calm down. What's up, Mo? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. All right. Let's see. I'm not gonna do what this wants me to do. I'm gonna make this look a little bit nicer. Go ahead and select. Let's put her right here. 220. That looks a little nicer. Zoom in just a little bit. There you go. Oh, 444 is the minimums. My bad.
And Lufthansa 35.
You are right. Sorry. Ooh.
Copy that, Air France 35 Mike. We appreciate it. We'll continue the approach as charted for 06 left.
Oh, this is so hard to use this wing thing with. It either goes too slow and then it goes too fast. All right, let's see. I got it this time. Here we go. There we go. Got it. Here we go. Sweet. Got it. What approach are you doing? It's 320. Okay, so you guys were just telling me the wrong numbers now. Now I gotta go find. Okay. 320. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever again. 304. There you go. 320. This VATSIM. This is. It's just on Unicom, so everybody's acting like idiots right now. But yeah, it's VATSIM. All right, start getting it down a little bit more. 1,000 feet per minute. And I never turned any lights off, did I? Oh well. Scout checks the chart and takes any number he hears. Because I couldn't be bothered to navigate myself through this. I'm pretty sure all you gotta do is hit. Yeah, that is all you gotta do. Oh well. Anyways, I wasn't bothered to check myself. Using the default 7.4, yes, 7.4 super tanker. But I just have a Lufthansa livery on top of it. Alright, we're keeping this down in here. And last second, I'll be back. Give me 1 second. Hopefully I don't overfly this downwind. I should probably slow down. Let's do that. Actually, we still got time. We're good. 5 seconds.
And Lufthansa 35 November, are you sure everything is okay? You look a little bit off course.
Say again, 35 Mike. Downwind and beam of the field to the south for 7.5 miles.
All right, so we are back.
Immediately make the turn.
Here we go.
This turn's tight.
Alice is off course. Delete the sim. I'm just extending my downwind because this is such a tight base to final right here. I'm making it go flat out this way, and I'm going to go direct to this guy right here. Delta 26 Juliet, I think it is. Yeah, 261 Juliet. Just because this turn, this airplane's not going to make. That's why I'm going out like this. It's going to overfly it.
Lufthansa 35 November, what is your speed?
250 knots, 35 November.
Okay, Ocean 1
Sounds good, Beanie. I'll check it out, man.
Question 230 knot. We are flights are closed.
Sounds good. We're going to make a right turn heading 230 to join the right downwind for the ILS Zulu 06 left approach. 35 November.
Copy.
Copy. All right, we're at 5,000, looking good. Altimeter is switched. We're good to go. I have charts, yes, Lotto. Am I using them? Not really. Oop, forgot I had BRB on. Sorry. Not sure. I don't have my joystick and stuff hooked up since I moved. Oh wait, you moved? I didn't even know this. When did you move, Isaac? Friday, I was trying to fly the iFlyMax in 2024, but the reverse thrust on engine 1 kept engaging when I put the throttles to 40%. Checked nothing was behind it. Then I gave up and flew in 2020. You really got to double down and really check all of your binds on 24. Because what it sounds to me, if it wasn't a bind, it's probably your sensitivity curves. you're gonna have to go in and make some custom sensitivity curves for your throttles. That's what I had to do on this airplane. I have like a giant dead zone, just so my throttles when they're on idle aren't in the reverse detent. So it's just probably dead zones. You just have to mess with it. Be right back. Screen looks good. Thank you. Went to the bathroom 5 times since stream started. Dude, I've downed so much freaking water, bro.
And New York traffic, Lufthansa 35 Mike is turning base for the Alice 06 last 21.
Yeah, I'll try that. Yeah, let me know how it works. Again, the issue I had was the throttles, when I put them to idle in real life, were going to reverse in the sim. So I just made a dead zone to make my idle detent where it is in real life. Now you're saying when you put your throttles up and go past 40%, then it just goes to reverse. That might not work the same, but you could try it. It's just that issue is a little bit different than the one I was having. Is this good or no? If you want to fly it, it flies the route. We just did it, but is it a fun airplane to fly? I mean, I wouldn't say so, but it flies. If there's something different you want to stream, this is fine. It works. All right, let's go flight recorder client. We have him ready for the replays. Piss every period at school because I drink my entire water bottle each period. I take creatine, so I'm always thirsty. Oh my gosh. It's like my mom. My mom stays hydrated all the time. It's pretty out here. I don't think I've ever been here in 24 just yet. All these clouds out here too. It's just sweet. All right, I'm gonna slow it down. Let's go and do 220 knots actually. And we're gonna try to make it. Let's see, what does it look like if I do it now? What is it? This guy. We'll try that. We'll see if it works. Start turning towards it. This looks awesome though, bro. Look at that. Beautiful. Does NG another leg? Huh? You saying is there gonna be another leg? No, this is the one and done of the evening. Oh, I put my throttle up from idle to any percentage and engages reverse thrust. Oh, well, yeah, that's probably the sensitivity curves then.
We are really good.
And you might need to reverse your throttles too. Try maybe reversing your throttle input. Oh, it does, dude. Living in 2024, too long without them. Better release the NGs next week. I'm assuming they come out this week. We'll see though. I don't really know what they're gonna do, but we're gonna see what happens here.
Mallorca traffic, Ocean 1 Romeo, slowing speed 210 knots to reach at Mallorca.
And the Palma traffic got the FSA 52 now. We
Jesus, bro.
now final for the
Got 2024 working amazingly, and I'm switching sims. There you go. That's what I recommend. Mallorca traffic with Lufthansa 35 November is 5,000, about 12 to the south of Delta 216 Juliet. We're going direct to turn right base to final for that. Let's 6 left. We'll call and establish. Palma. But in Lexington, DA, we got a 2-hour delay as well. Nice. They go deal luck. No. Yeah, we have a 2-hour delay. Did y'all get snow? How much snow did y'all get over there? We're delayed into New Year's? I have no idea. All I know is everybody's dissing on Canada for flying it, and it's hilarious. 1,700 feet to join the ILS suite. All right. Let's start getting down now. Let's go 2,000. Actually, let's do 3,000 first. There's like no ships out here, dude. I would have assumed there's something going on. Oh, dude, the second I said it, look at that. Hey, look at all those ships out there, dude. And with this mod, if we get a helicopter, some of them we can actually land on, which is pretty cool. How's the Asobo 74? What's up, Pilot G? It's not terrible actually. It flies. It's just the one we're flying today, which is the super tanker with the passenger livery. The sounds suck. But if we were to fly the Dash 8, that one's a lot better because the sound pack works on it. But it's not bad. It's been doing what I want it to do so far. We're going to see how it does with joining a localizer. But so far, so good. We'll see. Default average. This is Asobo. Hey, well, good luck to you, man. Oscar's in the house. You guys got 4 inches? Nice. We only got like 2. But it froze over, so it turned into like ice. All right, so it wants me at Charlie Foxtrot 06 left, 1900. This one wants me at 3000. We'll drop it down. What's up, Trip Report? How you doing, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Your birthday's Friday. Well, happy early birthday.
Mallorca traffic, Ocean 1 Romeo, slowing speed.
Look at
5
that.
knots, overhead at Mallorca VOR.
Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Flying past a bunch of ships. Go and spam those. Look at that if you have them. I'm good. I'm a sub. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Welcome to the 𝐂𝐨𝐬𝐷 community, my guy. It's just default average. Like I said, it's just in a default Asobo airplane, man. It's just we're using a livery from FLIGHTSIMEXPO to make it look like a passenger plane.
We are now 10 mile final, ILS 6 left.
Jesus, Ray. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting her down a little bit more. Let's go and tune at 1900 in. Let's go vertical speed. We'll get her descending down 700 feet per minute. Slow the speed down to 210 knots. We're gonna make this turn, try to join the localizer here. Let's go approach mode as well.
10 Mallorca traffic, Lufthansa 35 Mike, vacated runway 06 left, November 5.
My yoke is better than yours, oh lord. I have it. Look at that. Jesus. Have you flown into SJU in this sim? I have once. I haven't recently, but I have one time. See, I was supposed to get snow in the on the 23rd, but unfortunately I'm going to be in San Diego. It says you guys are getting snow that far out. That's probably going to change. That's like a couple weeks away, right? Might be a minute. New York traffic, Lufthansa 3-5 November, turning right base to final to join the ILS Zulu 06 left approach for a 10-mile final. Palma. What's up, Mr. Chris? How you doing, man? Oh, you just got the Moza. Nice. I like the Moza, just that force feedback base I just could not have on my desk. It's too big and too much. It is a good yoke, though. I tried it at Expo. It felt freaking awesome. All right, music's coming off. Simbaum's coming up. And let's see how we're going to join this localizer here. I'm going to be a little under, like I said, but we'll see what we got. We're going to start caking it down. And that's about a 10-mile final here, so sweet. We'll see if it actually joins the localizer. Hey, we got it. New York traffic, Lufthansa 3-5 November's established, ILS 06 left approach, number 2, 10-mile final, Mallorca. All right, it's going to slow down for this guy. I'm like 5 behind him, so we'll keep that speed about 190. Should also run some performance. I didn't do any of that. Flaps 25 at 124. That works for me. Cool. And let's go 1 notch coming out. How's it flying? It's doing not bad. Metro, what's up, man? Long time no see. Hopefully you've been well. It's flying. It's flying in localizer. It's climbing how it's supposed to. It just sounds like crap. Using the freeware, yes sir, freeware. I've tried it before, Chiron. It's good. I just hate the modeling of it. Just looks terrible to me. And then there's a ship down there. That's what's up, dude. If I had an actually good airplane, this would be so much cooler, but oh well. And Diamond Mike, what's up, dude? Appreciate you stopping in, man. How have you been? Coming up on a 5, let's go and just slow the final here. 124 is getting set. This thing slows down so quickly anyways. Let's go gear down as well. That's coming out to 20. New York traffic, Lufthansa 3-5 November is 5 out for the ILS Zulu 06 left approach, number 2, so on the final approach speed, Mallorca. And let's drop it all the way down to 25. Put this at 3. Yeah, it's going to get that recorder going. This plane is so quiet, dude. Holy crap. It looks pretty cool, though. I mean, it doesn't really look that bad. It's just if the sounds are a lot better, this would be so much better to fly. I honestly can see people enjoying flying this. You know what I mean? Look at that cruise ship that we got down there. Nice. Just so quiet, bro. Wow. So quiet. All right, I'm gonna do some hand flying here. Let's bring out the control cam. My airplane. Also my throttles as well.
Mallorca traffic.
And he told me that the localizer will bring you down a little too low, so we'll kind of bring the nose up just a little bit. Get this guy trimmed out. And actually, I'm just going to turn off the flight directors because this thing's all over the place. Let's try it here. We'll just follow the diamonds if you really need them. Sounds like a Tesla. I think it sounds worse than a Tesla.
Runway November 3, taxi to ramp.
Very good job.
No comment.
I'm going to keep it above with the speed it wants. It's +5, so we'll do 129, but it's still like in our stall buffer zone. Mallorca traffic, Lufthansa 3, 5 November, short final ILS, Zulu 6 left, Mallorca. Come in a little bit low. Bring that power in, bring that nose up. I will say landing this thing is all over the place, but it's not bad.
They're going to be doing the left, sorry, that right base turn for the ILS 06 left Yankee Atlas approach, Mallorca.
Mallorca traffic, Ocean 1 Romeo 5 mile final ILS 06 left approach, going final approach to Mallorca.
I don't really know where my plane is. There we go. Big float, reverse coming up. Nose down softly.
Lufthansa 3479, 5 mile final.
And we're rolled out. Forgot this plane's super tall there. Just kind of floating. Reverse is coming back in. Hit the brakes, so auto brakes are off my brakes. And we'll go and vacate off. What's up, Andy? How you doing, man? Yeah, that's 𝐂𝐤. 𝐂𝐤 and another special friend that I think you might know who it is. Yeah, this thing flies a little wonky to land, but it's not bad. I actually like it. It has that delayed input feel. Feels heavy. I like it. It doesn't taxi heavy though at all. Mallorca 3-5 November is clear. Runway 6 left, taxiing to the ramp for Mallorca traffic. So I actually don't remember where this plane parked, so I'm just gonna park wherever they are. And let's see, actually. Can I pop a 180 here? Yeah, we'll pop a 180 here. That's what we'll do. I am going to Expo though, Mr. Oatmeal. Credit for the consistency. Oh man. This thing sounds so bad. What were those flight physics? I mean, it's not terrible. It just is a little wonky, but it's not the worst I've seen from Asobo. It's usable.
Mallorca
flaps coming up.
1 Romeo landing 06 left, Mallorca.
Cool. Flaps are coming up. Let's go ahead and get the strobes off, wing light off, logo light off. Nav and beacon can both stay on for right now. We just got our tax light on as well. Falling back after de-icing for an hour at Newark in real life for the sim. Well, I think that's the animation of it top notch. It did kind of feel like that a little bit, but also it's the dead zones. He said yo. It's a mix of my dead zones and the animation as well with this yoke.
How many ones?
11111. Here's Mr. 𝐂𝐤 coming into land. Let's check him out. Also, VPilot update as well, guys. I didn't tell y'all. Use VPilot beta. They finally fixed the planes having no landing gear when they bring them back down. I freaking love it. Use the new beta for a VPilot. All right, just kind of went. Yeah, oh well. We'll turn around.
Clear runway.
In the sim, nice. I got you.
Mallorca traffic, Ocean 1 Romeo on the rollout for runway 06
It's going to reset our minimums as well.
We vacate right.
What do we got here? Was this telling us about anti-ice? Interesting.
Sure.
How do you get VPilot beta? If you just go to the settings of VPilot and then you hit the little cogwheel that's on the side, it leads you to the, like, you know, where you can change your mic settings and whatnot. And one of those pop-ups are betas. So you just hit betas and then select the newest beta they have. Pretty sure this is not an approved taxi route, but who cares? I'm 100% hitting something right here, aren't I? Oop, another plane right behind him. He cakes it though, nice. And let me see, did I stop the replay? I did not, there you go. That would be fun. I wouldn't mind doing that. I haven't flown into Newark in forever, dude. It's been a while. I think the 330 is the best default plane in this sim. I agree. I think either the 330 or one of the GA planes that they have. Those are some of the best ones they got. All right, we're just gonna park it right next to Dave over here, or Mark, I think this is. Not this gate, but we'll go one next. Definitely gonna hit him doing that, so I'll scoot over a little bit. There we go. And then let's pull into a gate. Tax light's coming off. Pull it up a little bit. You done Newark DCA like 19 times, Jesus. Yeah, we're definitely all hitting each other, dude. That's hilarious. All right, I'm gonna go outside to see what damage we're doing right now. So far, 𝐂𝐤𝐆𝐚's got a lot of damage.
Lufthansa,
I did not give
you
you
touched my wing.
Touch my wing.
And stop.
Bro, what is happening down there?
Just Lufthansa hitting people's wing. Cool. Got part of extra set. Appreciate you guys flying with me here. We'll see. Look at our landing rate. And then let's try to see if there's anybody else coming in. And we'll get to the replays, man. Look at this. She's pretty, I will say. I mean, dude, honestly, I'm going to talk to Recall. If I could start getting the sound pack to work with this airplane, I think this might be something I would... I said I wouldn't fly that often, but it worked. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, a landing rate. I'm going to open and close it just so it looks better. There we go. 153 at 1G. 153 at 1G. Loaded there for a while, but just right in the middle there. 1500s and the 2000s. Not bad, not bad. Take that as a win. Now let's see how many people we got coming in. You're on short final. I'm probably missing your landing right now, aren't I? I think I did just miss it. Did you already land? I think I might have just missed that chat. Mine looks good. I just need the balance to get some work. Yeah, that's literally all it needs. I said if we fly the -8, that one I got the sound pack to work with, so it's a lot more enjoyable to use. Yeah, this doesn't look bad at all. This PMI or fly-by-wire, this is default. This is a default 7.4 from Asobo. Should I give the 8 a try? That'll probably be something we do next then. 340 taxing in, nice. All right, so I guess we'll just look at replays then. I appreciate you guys flying with us though, man. Thank you for the slight conga line tonight. Appreciate you guys hopping on and hanging out as always. I'm going to end my flight on Volanta. I'm going to close down Volanta just so I don't keep getting the same replay over and over again. And then let's throw it out. Also, first, drop some flaps. Is that 30 or 25? That's 30. There you go. And then lights as well. Cool. All right, and now we'll roll the replays. We'll start it here, a little bit further actually. Good thing about these default airplanes, they love replays. It's so easy to get them to work in replays. Coaster says, what sound pack? What sound pack? It's the FTSIM one, but I'm using a special config file that I found in the Discord server to actually change the, I guess, a destination path of the sound pack, and that way it actually affects the 748 in 2024. So if you guys have the FTSIM one, I could forward you guys the message on the instructions how to get it to work, but it only works, at least for what I know now, on the -8. You are late to the stream. Cast with $1. I appreciate you, man. Spam those dollar signs, dude. $1 for $1. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. We'll see you, cargo. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Currently flying from 30 degrees Fahrenheit, Newark to 80. It's 85 degrees out there right now. Jesus. They don't even get a winter. 138, ocean number 1. Jesus. Yeah, we floated there for a second. Got it down, though. How you been? Good. I had a busy flying week. I was flying a little myself, and then also was jump seating. Or not jump seating, but just back seating with one of my friends from school. He just recently started up his training with my instructor, which sadly my instructor just moved and got picked up by an airline. So congrats to him. But I was just hanging out with them all week, flying around. It was some fun. Said early, he just started streaming. Right. Something needs to do is make a PW4000 sound pack for this, because that's what engines are on this. They have them. It's the FTSIM sound packs. It's just they don't work on this plane. Something about like all the folders for the audio sources are all like, they're all encrypted. So right now the only one that works is on the -8, and it's a big workaround you have to do. But other than that, I don't know if we're ever going to get one for this anytime soon. No beanie landings mid-eye stream. Okay, this guy, bro. This is actually pretty good freeway, by the way. I'm just kind of looking at the surrounding area. It's not bad. All right, take a look at one more here from the front on this side, and then we'll get to our wing views. That's pretty right there. I like that. That looks pretty nice. We'll get it this style though. There you go. Ooh, look up. Very good Chinese pilot. Great landing. See you tomorrow. Enjoy your evening, man. Yeah, we'll see you. And like I said, I got to see if I'm actually going to go live or not tomorrow. I want to, but I'm just going to have to play it by ear. We'll see. Yeah, I think I like the 400 more than the 800 myself as well. All right, wing views. Literally no point in upping the audio because there's nothing to listen to. China number 1. Excuse me. I'm telling you, this Alice not going live tomorrow. I don't want to promise y'all, but I'm going to try. Really just depends mainly on how my voice is feeling. Because right now I'm hurting a little bit, but still doable. Hey, what's up, Jet Kid? That used to be a commuter jet. Nice, bro. Hey, you got all that history with the flight attendant stuff, right? He said, yeah, he ain't going live. When's the Columbus event, Coaster? 787 or the 350? 350. I like the 350 a lot more. Why is the replay so laggy, dude? Was my sim stuttering like this for real? Max or the NG? I personally like the NG more, but that's mainly because I've actually flown on the NG multiple times. I have never flown on a Max, so once I fly on a Max, I'll see if that opinion changes. Yes, sir, bag. It's the Asobo 7.4 super tanker with a passenger livery on it from FlightSim.to. Oh, Thursday is when it is? Okay. We'll see. I'm not gonna lie, Columbus event doesn't sound that popular, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I'm probably just gonna make myself some anyways later today. It always happens. Like, I never actually get sick. It's always just like I start getting post-nasal drip. The model of the engine's better and fix the cargo door. This thing would be pretty good. I was about to say, are there no textures for the spoilers? I saw it go up and there's nothing there for a second. I got scared. I mean, yeah, I doubt they're actually going to fix some of this stuff just because, again, nobody really even flies this thing. And it already does what it's supposed to do. It flies you from point A to B, and it looks like a 7.4. So, I don't know the next time to really upgrade this thing, but it's not bad. Oh yeah, 7.8's cool. A350 is way better. That pilot Owls, he's slow pilot, right? I don't know why they made the super tanker either. I feel like this would have been such a bigger hit if they made a passenger version. I mean, it shows because there's over like freaking 25 liveries already for passenger variants of this airplane. So I don't know. I'm telling you. I like Asobo, but they do some interesting stuff. All right, let's reposition these. Bro's never been on the max. Okay. All right. Yeah, school tomorrow I do. I got a 2-hour delay though, so I'm going to be chilling this evening. Plus, it's finally an A day, which I was telling you guys about earlier, the day I don't literally do anything. So I'm very happy about tomorrow. Not really because I still have to go to school, but I don't have to do anything at school. It might, you never know. We'll see. I highly doubt it. Also, let's change the time of day a little bit. There you go. A little bit brighter. All right, we're going to get 2 flybys, and then we'll roll the final replay and call it a night, guys. I don't really know where to put this thing. There's not really good plane spotting areas here. Let's put it like here. There you go. All right, we'll throw this back out somewhere here. And volume comes up, music's coming off, face cam's off. Let's listen to this hairdryer. Haven't made any progress on the 797? Absolutely not. Where's my landing gear? Oh, there it is. Well, that's the struts. Where's the tires? This is cursed. There you go. Oh, there goes my wheels again. So far, LOD has not been fixed in this airplane, but close-up LOD has. Good to know. Inflatable tires, dude, literally. Every now and then when they want to work, they just, you know, inflate. And then when you don't need them, they just deflate. That's actually very good for storage, you know what I mean? And when they're stored in that gear bay, they have more space to put more stuff. This is very, very sophisticated engineering right here. See? There we go. Dude, it sounds like a dishwasher, bro. What the hell? Oh, and there they go again. All right, yeah, there's literally no point in looking at this. This looks terrible. All right, let's just, I guess, pause it here and roll our final replay, man. That was very disappointing. Oh, well. Let's hold it here. Slow the camera down, please. There you go. Cool. Let's find an angle that I like, something like that. And we'll throw it out pretty far. And the audio's coming up. And music's coming off. Perfect timing, by the way, with that song. It went off the second I wanted it to. I just opened up something. I opened up a thumbnail. Interesting. All right. Google. Saved audio tracks. My outro track. And let's get out of here, man. Yeah, I think you guys, I'll put out a poll. We'll either do some Max Op next or we'll do the Cargo Lux next. The Cargo 74 or Cargo Lux 74 for the freighter is a lot better than this one. So we probably will do that one next, but I'll put out a poll. Anyways, do appreciate you guys all hanging out with us this evening. Again, if I sound like I was dying, I'm sorry. I was trying my best. That's why I was drinking a bunch of water. And also thank you guys for waiting for this whole week while I've been gone flying and doing real world stuff. Ending at 96 likes, had a bunch of people flying with us. Do appreciate you guys. Again, I'm going to try to go live tomorrow. I don't know for sure if I will be, but if not, I'll see you guys on Friday. Peace.